caster of some description and his troll
Oh,
companion
right.
in the
Right.
room that they seem to be using to summon something. You shut down their
Right.
summoning circle, but you haven't really looked at the rest of the room yet.
Oh, okay. That's right. I remember. We could start looking through the room then.
Okay, who wants to search the room?
Vex is going to search the room.
Okay,
I'm gonna
anyone
search
who wants to
the room,
search
too.
the room, roll me investigation.
Mm-hmm. Ron will do it, because also, why not?
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
19 right out the gate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oof.
Good start.
So, in your efforts to search the room, you find about 100 gold worth of actual gold, which you also realize is strange for gnolls to have. Gnolls don't usually use gold, but you do find gold. You also find various jewels. You find 100 gold worth of that stuff. You find various pieces of writing, which are written in Abyssal. And you find various magical plants and various magical
Ooh.
artifacts.
So
Take
does
them
anyone
all.
read Abyssal? Yeah, take it all. But does anyone read
Yeah.
Abyssal?
Well,
Yar. She
Okay.
shall read
So
whatever is there.
almost all of the texts here are detailing information about demon summoning. They do make reference to the Lord of the Gnolls, and most of the magic items that they have here are sort of things that they referenced, like materials that are referenced in various demon summoning rituals.
Okay. Is this the same demon? What was it? The prince
yep.
Yes.
of all demons? Is it okay?
Lord Yeet.
Yeah, Lord Yeet.
Oh.
That we used to open the secret passage.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not the only demon prince, but he is the one that the Gnolls follow.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. What do you want to do now? You want to
Vex
take
is
all?
taking
Yeah,
Vex
we're looting it.
like the jewels and shit.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Can can we check if any of them would any of the magical artifacts be cursed or something? If we try
that
to
would
take
be an Arcana check.
Okay, let's try it.
Actually, might be a good idea. Vex might check to see if the jewels have anything on them.
1d20.
Okay, so Rom, you're really not sure. Vex, a lot of these, some of these materials are considered to be unlucky, but you don't think that any of them are explicitly cursed.
Alright, then he's just gonna start taking the jewels.
All right.
She'll loot him
So
anyway
you-
as well.
Yeah.
Quick,
Because she doesn't know any better.
quick question for anyone. How much XP do we have?
Hold on, I just had it. 10,000.
10, 8, 4,
10,000. Yeah, 10,846.
I have 7.
Well, change.
Okay. Just making
Yeah,
sure
I
I
also
have the
have-
right file. Just making sure I open the right file.
Okay.
No
Thank
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, is there...
So, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if there was any other room in this room, or like a secret door, or passageway, or...
Arlen did not find anything during their search.
Okay.
So that's just it, just more demon summoning stuff and
Hmm.
hidden
Yeah.
things, not anything else going on.
Although among the books is a slightly charred bit of parchment, and on that parchment is some words that aren't written in Abyssal. They're written in a different language.
Where is Avita?
Where? Yeah, exactly. Well, just does anyone know primordial?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope.
All right.
Wait.
So
Let me see. Oh, go on.
Okay, what's been happening?
We've just been looking
looting
through
you've
the
been
room.
searching the
Yeah.
room that the thing is, and you found various papers in Abyssal mentioning demon summoning, but you've also found a charred piece of paper with writing written in a different language. It seems to be a very uncommon language. It uses script that you've never seen before, but Rom doesn't know what it is,
Is
and
it like
Rom knows Abyssal.
what language is it?
What languages do you know?
Just Infernal and Common.
You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to tell. It's closer to Infernal than Common.
Okay.
Is it close
Oh,
to
wait.
Celestial?
No,
Okay.
or like in terms of what the script looks like. The script looks closer to Celestial than Common, but with your knowledge of Celestial, you're not able to make out what this says.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we
You-
could find a person.
Yeah, we'll just take the parchment then,
Okay,
and then.
and you also find 100 gold worth of gold and various other things, as well as
Ooh.
Rom. You were able to find the material components you need to cast the Find Familiar spell 3 times.
Oh
Nice.
shoot! Nice. Okay.
And if
Uh,
there are any other material components that people need to cast spells, with the exception of Carrie, there's definitely not holy text here. But if there are like various material components, you could probably find that by sifting through the stuff in this room. This room was clearly fairly well stocked for doing magic.
Nice.
Nice. Let me see what I need and I'll take stuff. I know I
Ben,
need
is
glass
there-
shards for Cloud of Daggers.
Well, you can find those here, yes.
Is there
What
anything
else?
that could like give a sword enchantment of lightning?
Make an Arcana check.
Sure. What's my Arcana? Okay, that's my Arcana. That's not the. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since we played D&D, so I totally like.
That's all right.
That's the. All right.
You look around and you find this strange powder that the label on the front of it is written in also in a language you can't understand, but it seems to be written in the same script as that parchment that you found, and it gives off an air of some kind of magic that you're not sure what it is, but it seems powerful in some respect.
Well, I'll guess I'll be taking that.
Mine.
Like, y'all get the money. I'm taking the thing that can
So,
probably cause lightning or kill me. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
in terms of the jewels and stuff, what would I put into Vex's inventory since he's gonna loot that?
I'm sorry?
Like the jewels and stuff, or are you saying like 100 gold and jewels and stuff?
Okay, yeah. So, if you want the specific breakdown, I'm going to say that about 40 of it is in actual coins, and then it seems
Oh,
like these gnolls had a fondness for rubies, because there was about 40 extra gold in about 6 or 7 of them, and then there's one sapphire worth 20 gold on its own, at least as you appraise it.
Okay.
Nice.
And you're fairly knowledgeable with things like how much gems are worth.
All right. So I guess he just swipes that, and we'll just convert that into gold.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make
Unless
you.
you want to keep him for something else. Who knows?
Yeah, I think Vex will keep the gems.
All right.
Hmm. The book that the parchment was in, was it just a normal? Was it what kind of book was it?
It wasn't like the parchment wasn't in a book. It was sitting on the table all on its own.
Oh, okay. Right. Interesting. Hmm.
Is there any books at all that other than the papers? Or...
There are some. Most of them are actually scrolls, but like you went through all them, and it's not a spell scroll; it's a scroll with writing on it. And
Cool,
most
I'll
of them
take
are in
those.
abyssal.
I'll take them anyways. Get them
All right.
translated for later. Don't worry, Rom.
But
I
we
don't
know that
plan
they're
to-
like the abyssal ones are about like demon summoning, right?
Mm-hmm. More about demons.
Theos, you have the scrolls. Do you want to make another Arcana check?
Sure.
Why not?
Okay, that's pretty good.
All right. One of these scrolls is a summoning scroll, and it is, like this scroll has an entire spell description scribed onto it, and you figure that somebody who knows spells could cast, like someone who knows magic really well, could cast the spell from this scroll. And you're not exactly sure what the spell is, but it looks like some kind of summoning spell.
Hey, Rom, you want a cool thing?
Heck yeah, I do. What is it?
Toss. I don't know.
Wow.
It's a summoning spell. Toss.
I
Ooh,
swear to
nice.
the gods, if you summon a demon in here,
Hey, I had the scroll.
Ron, do you want to make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what the spell is? Because Theos
Heck
isn't
yes,
the
I
spellcaster, and
do.
you are. This is, you're not entirely sure. This is
It's
this
an
is a
abyssal though, isn't
scroll of a spell level that you can cast. So if you actually read the spell out, it would probably work, but you're not sure what spell it is.
Can't she read it though? Isn't she like can't she read abyssal?
Yeah, she can, but this isn't abyssal. This is
Oh, it's something else.
This is arcane writings. This is
Right,
very
gotcha.
specifically a set of instructions, and if she read them out, that would cast the spell.
Can
Gotcha,
you hear me?
Interesting.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Everything else is lagging out for me on Discord. Wonderful.
Oh dear.
Did you record?
Yeah,
Are you
Yeah,
I
recording?
feel
I am
like
recording.
yeah, voice chat has this problem sometimes. It lags the rest of Discord.
I am going to exit and return.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Did
building.
you hear?
Finally!
Welcome back.
That'll work.
Okay.
Loot the hell out of it. Leave nothing.
So you are able to scrounge up a few things. There is, first of all, there is the materials for a couple of different potions. You could probably make a potion of, strength, and you could probably make a potion of fire resistance. There seems to be a lot of fire resistant magic stuff here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that makes
Interesting.
sense. Because if they're summoning demons, demons are usually related to hellfire, so that kind of makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can it also be used vice versa, like to cause fire, or just fire prevention?
Usually the kind of stuff that would usually this kind of stuff could not be reverse engineered into a fire, into a potion that causes fire.
Damn it! All right.
Hmm.
Besides, Vex is taking this shit. He's
Wait,
definitely.
wait, wait. He's like saying, "Wait a minute. Why don't we just like keep the seeds every time, so that way we could like plant them and then
Have our own.
have our
Have our
own.
own garden.
Have our own garden somewhere.
So,
Ooh, we could
yeah,
put it in our
make our
cart.
own potion shop. Holy shit!
Oh my gosh.
Vex is,
And then
Vex is cackling.
hold up,
Vex
hold
is
up.
cackling. He's like, "That's a brilliant idea."
And then if adventurers come and then try to take our shit, we murder the hell out of them and take their stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's full circle.
Go,
This
alright.
is how it works.
Vex is just taking the plants.
I am smart.
SM Marty.
Okay,
Oh boy.
Alright.
so Vex has.
So-
I think we looted this thing for everything it's worth, unless there's anything on the knoll.
Yeah, let's check. Let's pickpocket the knoll. Unless he's
Alright.
super dead.
Roll the easiest sleight of hand check of your life.
Sure. What's my sleight of
Pickpocket.
You get a 1.
+2.
Please tell me you get a 1.
That's 6.
You are still able to pickpocket this dead gnoll. He has 20 gold and another scroll on him.
All right, I'll
Nice.
take those. Taking his clothes too, by the way.
Why?
Why?
You now have a naked gnoll.
Oh,
You are a
I'm selling those clothes. I
Alright.
gotta go with like what? 2 gold, like 2
Vex is
silver.
looking up at the ceiling like, "God damn it! What
Yeah. You look at the naked gnoll and immediately wish you hadn't.
the?" No,
yeah, Rob
Vex
just
does
closes
not.
her eyes. She's like, can we
Carrie
get
just
out of
puts
here
her
now,
eyes
please?
over, puts her hands over her eyes.
Like, oh, come on. We kill people for a living.
Yeah,
I did
Carrie's
not
gonna
sign up
do
to
that.
see
She's
naked
just
push.
going to shake her head and pinch the bridge of her nose.
Just taking the corpse. Like, see, when I want everything, I mean everything.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
by the way, we want to harvest.
Noted.
Honestly, Carrie is more surprised that Theos took the clothing before trying to chop up the knoll.
Yeah, whatever. No, you mean the troll. The troll's
The
the one
troll.
that...
We want to chop up the troll.
But the
The
knoll is
troll
just a
sick.
knoll.
I meant the knoll, because usually you try to chop up everything you see.
Yeah.
I meant
Actually, speaking of which, can I try and cook and eat our troll friend, or is he super dead?
I mean, he's dead. That
Yeah, but,
usually
like-
doesn't stop you from cooking people.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Oh my
I'm gonna
Generally,
cook
it's
him.
preferable to cook something that is already dead.
I will try and cook him. What do I do?
Well, do you have
Is this the
equipment?
time and
Like-
place?
I do have a torch. I do have torch.
All right, you're
We
gonna.
are currently in a dungeon, my dude. We can
Can we do this outside?
we can
Yeah, what
take
if
it with us.
All
Like,
right,
put it
fine.
up, save it for later.
Oh yeah,
Remember, you have
why
to
don't we
cross
just
the
take
bridge.
the troll? Why don't we just take the whole troll with us?
No, we're not
Then-
doing
I
this
think
shit again.
You're the only one who wants the troll. So if you want to carry it all the way back.
All right. I guess I'll be lagging behind every. Oh wait, do we bring our carriage this time or no? I thought we did.
We brought our to
You're
the
currently
farm.
in an underground cavern. You do
No,
not
I
have
know,
the
but like we
carriage.
left it out on the outside though. Like,
Yes,
with
you
the
do
farm.
have it
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, then I'll just drag it all the way to the thing, and we'll just huff it
Dude,
on the way
Remember,
back.
we have to cross the bridge. You
Yeah.
know this, right?
We have a
You
bridge. There's a
really-
bridge.
Remember?
Yes, remember? The
Yes,
one
now
that
you
we
remember.
killed.
the one
It
Carrie
almost
killed you.
died on.
Oh.
Now
you're
you're gonna
right,
be
there is a
crossing it
bridge.
with disadvantage.
I already have disadvantage.
Double.
All right.
I think
okay.
this
do
time, I
I
think
mean, I won't stop you from trying to carry the troll across the bridge, but it won't be easy.
I think
Alright, okay,
this
how about
time Rob's
this?
just gonna refuse to teleport you to the other side.
No. I have an idea. I'll cut off a leg, and maybe an arm, and I'll take that. Would that work?
That'll work.
Okay, I think Rom will
Right,
want to have a talk with Theos about his humanoid eating way. Oh dear.
We've
Alright.
already eaten troll before. It's not something new.
Well, you guys have, but Rom still she does not know how she feels about this.
Alright. So Theos, you with your various sharp objects, cut an arm and a leg off of this troll.
All right, cool.
Nice.
I maybe will take that with me.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh.
I guess we're making our way out now.
Okay, so you make your way out.
Oh wait.
You-
We should probably destroy the remnants because if anyone tries to come back, that way they can't. Or we could just destroy the bridge, I guess.
Oh yeah,
When we
let's
get
destroy
across
the
it,
books and
yes.
stuff, so no one will summon the demon and things.
Ooh, and then maybe we could like cannibalize the bridge and then just take
Oh my
whatever we can
God.
from it. Hey!
You're gonna eat the bridge too?
No, not actually cannibalize. Just use it.
Theos
Just
isn't
for,
a bridge.
yeah, use the parts. Use it for parts.
We're
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
efficiency at
not-
its finest.
We're not doing that. No.
So you all make it to the far side of the bridge.
Woohoo!
You now have one pit with a bridge in between you and the rest of this cave. What do you do?
Alright. Vex is gonna cross it.
Okay, roll me
Oh, I
acrobatics.
thought we already crossed it. Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have to cross it.
We have to go
it was
back.
that easy.
Damn it! I thought you were. I was hoping you would just let us like cross the bridge.
Ah.
Well, especially not after the last time.
No.
Yeah. Vex, you were trying to cross the bridge, but you're still a little bit freaked out by the fact that Theos is carrying an arm and a leg, and you stumble. So roll me a dex save.
What are we like rolling for anyways to get across?
I have like
It's an
proficiencies
acrobatics
in
check
that,
to get
right?
off the yes, you have proficiency in dex saves. It's an acrobatics check to get across the bridge, and if you fail, you can make a dex check to stop yourself from falling. Alright, so you are just barely able to stop yourself from falling. You are hanging off of the edge of this bridge. But it
That's
seems
just-
like the bridge is able to sustain your weight, even if you're even if you almost fell off of it and had to grab it.
Vex just sighs and he's just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think I don't know. Vex doesn't really have the strength. Would it be acrobatics for him to try to get himself up?
I'm gonna say it's athletics to pull yourself up from the bridge, but if someone wants to come help you, they can.
Or can Vex just like scoot to the other side and just do that?
Yeah, if Vex wants to, he can scoot to the other side, hand over hand on the bridge. However, if you fail your dexterity check, you do not get another save to avoid falling off if you're already hanging on the edge.
Vex is just like, alright, little help, please.
No.
Okay.
You saw
Wow,
how well it
okay,
went last
fine.
Whatever.
time.
Fine.
He's not
You saw.
surprised.
Y'all are jerks. Harlan's coming to help.
Alright. Arlen,
Hey, you saw what
I
happened to
want
me
you
last time.
both make an athletics
Fair.
check.
Wait, but I suck at athletics.
Same.
I'm actually really. I'm
Yeah,
actually,
and you were both
This should
trying
be
to pull
interesting.
Vex up from the bridge.
I'm actually really good at athletics.
It's just a straight D20 for me.
It's pretty good.
So Vex, you are still hanging on the bridge.
How are you
Uh,
worse than me at this?
Oh my
Vex is
goodness.
like,
I have no
Arlen
strength
helping to
whatsoever.
pull
Are you
up.
kidding me?
Even with Arlen
Hey.
helping to pull you up, you can't. You're
Vex-
unable to pull Vex up.
Hold on,
Hey,
if
Rom.
Vex tries to like flip back up to the place, isn't that acrobatics?
Yeah, sure. You can make an acrobatics check, but it's going to be harder than just pulling yourself up.
hey, Rom.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yes.
try pulling myself up.
If you're willing
Okay.
to like shoot me across to the other side, I'm willing to like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
whatever.
Now you, after immense effort, and with Arlen's help, are able to pull yourself up from this bridge.
It's like,
I'll give you half
I
of
really
whatever
need
I
to
get
work.
from push from
I
the
really
stuff.
need to work on my upper body.
All right.
You and me both.
So what do you do?
Vex is
You're
gonna
still
sigh
on
and
the
try
other
to,
side of the bridge.
Vex is gonna sigh and try to cross the bridge again, being more careful this
All right, roll me acrobatics.
So it'd be both of us then, right? Because we're both crossing the bridge now.
Are you gonna both try and cross the bridge at the same time?
Vex isn't, if Arlen is.
By the way, who makes a rickety ass bridge but no arm like handles? I'm just saying.
Daryl,
Gnolls
people-
are not renowned architects.
Exactly.
Arlen,
But apparently they have like
Demon
demon scrolls and
princess.
Sorry,
gold.
two people are talking to me at the same time.
No, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Arlen,
Who else was talking to me?
Arlen.
I was just having a response to
Yeah.
Theos, so I'm good.
Okay.
If somebody had a question for Beryl, go ahead.
I did. Bro, while Arlen is trying to cross the bridge, can Carrie just go down the rope on one side and up the rope on the other?
No, because that's a 50-foot rope on both sides, and I have it in my bag.
Really? You took it down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I don't have enough because it's 50 foot all the way down to the pit, and I
Yeah,
had to take
the
it
pit is
down to
50
get to
foot
the other
deep.
side. Yeah, I only have.
And
50
did we have to
feet
use the
of-
chain?
Yeah, because so it'd be a grand total of 60 feet, but it wasn't. It's not enough to have it. It wasn't enough to have it both ways. That's why I had to.
But
You can't
Theos
have
can,
it both ways.
but Theos
No,
can
no.
lower Carrie in, make it to the, have Rom port him to the other side and put the rope down to get Carrie back out.
I was
Yeah,
only...
so it would be
Sorry.
better if I. No, go ahead. No.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was confused because you had crossed the bridge or before me, and Carrie was still trying to get up and cross the bridge when you put down another 50-foot of rope.
No. What happened
Okay,
was
then
you fell.
I misunderstood what happened last session.
What?
Then.
What happened last session was I failed crossing the bridge, then you went, and then you really failed crossing the bridge and fell into the pit. I saved your ass by pulling you up from the other side, and then with your help, I barely managed to get across after I took down the thing because you're on the ledge again. But then when you fell a second time, I attached it on the other side and let you crawl up after you got knocked out twice.
Okay. Yeah, I understand what happened now.
Okay.
But yeah, Vex is gonna cross a line.
All right. Roll me acrobatics again.
This is gonna taunt him. Don't fall. Don't fall.
Vex is just focusing on just slowly moving.
Funny.
And this
Oh my
time
God.
you were able to get across the bridge.
Okay, no, with the 20, he just walks and he's just like, bye.
All right. So now Vex is on the other side of the bridge. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna
Going
follow after
wrong.
him on the bridge.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Okay. Roll me athletics, acrobatics as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Nope. You
Nope.
you also stumble, and so you also need to roll a dex save.
And my dex save is.
All right. So you were able to. You stumble, but you're able to catch yourself before you fall and fall back on your side of the bridge, and like on the elevated stone right before the bridge starts. So you are on your butt, sitting on the rock, but you are not in danger of falling.
This bridge sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's a terrible
This
bridge.
is our enemy. Hold on. This is we need a nemesis because Beryl hasn't given one yet. So I'm naming our nemesis is now this bridge. His name is Aaron.
Vex's
I mean, there have been
nemesis is
multiple
rugs.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say there was that rug.
There's the
I think that
rug.
was pretty nasty.
There's the
Now it's
rug.
pretty metal.
There's this
And
bridge.
then the bridge.
Arlen has it specifically out for the spiders, but you know that's like a personal vendetta. So
Wait, against who?
spiders,
But oh yeah.
'cause they woke her up that one time.
Yeah. My favorite part
Right.
was when everyone was having to fight off Evita and all these spiders. And, Theos,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
Theos was in bed and he was like, very enjoyable.
Oh, that
So-
was fun though.
Anyway, so bridge.
1 Vex on the far side of the bridge, and 5 and the rest of you on the near side of the bridge.
Damn you, Terrence!
Arlen has failed to cross the bridge, but also succeeded in not falling. What are the rest of you doing?
Carrie is going to try to cross the bridge. Wait,
She has
Arlen's still on
disadvantage
the
though,
bridge?
because
No, Arlen
Yeah.
has at this point gotten off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carrie is going to try to cross the bridge once.
Okay, roll me acrobatics.
at disadvantage because she has. Remember, she has a thing armor, scale mail.
Mill, like heavy armor, or
It's the same
yeah.
armor I have. It's the same armor I have, but hers is magical. It's the only difference.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you are rolling at disadvantage because you're wearing quite heavy armor.
Okay. And acrobatics?
Yeah.
Once you get a 20 and then a 1.
No, that would hurt. Oh,
No,
It's
she's
not
getting
good.
hurt regardless.
Well, let's see. Let's see if this would be any better. Watch its natural 20.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Unfortunately, you're a little old and you are wearing heavy armor, and this is not a very well constructed bridge, and you also stumble and you need to make a dex save.
Oh.
And you fall off the bridge.
You're in the pit. Again.
Poor
Carrie
Carrie.
just
Beautiful.
screeches at the top of her lungs.
This is just like, oh shit.
So Rom, that
What?
teleport thing.
Hey, no, I'm already asking.
Typing is hard. Alright. Wow, I rolled that really well. You take 21 bludgeoning damage
Oh,
from your
dear.
15 long fall.
Guess
Are you
what?
still alive?
No.
No.
Okay. So Arlen like leans over the side and just yells that, but like as healing word, like, "Hey, Carrie, are you alive?"
It's not even healing. It's not even healing word anymore. It's like just more like yelling word.
Yeah, because like I
Yeah.
feel like she only uses this at like the extreme range of healing word at all
Yeah.
times.
Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
Here's some healing.
Alright.
60 feet away exactly.
So roll for that.
Fear
By the
Oh
way,
my goodness.
I'm rolling, yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm casting that.
Usually I have it be the spellcaster who is the one who rolls for their healing.
Also, Rom, if you want to teleport me on the side, if I get anything from this arm and leg, I'll give you half of it.
Alright. So Carrie, you're back up with 4 hit points, but you were
And
still
she-
down the hole.
As soon as she's back up, she just yells in anger.
Oh
Not
my
any
God.
words, just
Alright.
Max is just like, oh my, oh wow.
Well, we
Arlen
lost
yells
Karen.
back,
Oh well.
same. Just like,
Alright, so Arlen, Carrie, and Vex have tried. Theos and Rom, what are you doing?
Okay. All right. Did we
I'm
take
hitching a
a
ride.
short rest before this?
Yeah, we did.
I'm
did.
gonna say that yeah, you've taken a short rest.
All right. She'll just thunderstep and wait. She looks at Theos and she's like half of all the dungeon loot, not just the troll legs and the arm.
Wait, so is Rob understepping without the itch?
At least
She is.
take. At least. Oh,
Just
she is.
negotiating the terms of.
Cool. All right. Do you want
Terms
both
of
the arm
attack.
and the leg? I could cook a little bit of that if you're up for that.
She doesn't want to. I don't want to eat it. Theos.
Do you want the scroll? I got the scroll. I got a scroll from the Knoll, from his body. Oh, maybe you want his clothes. I got that too.
I don't want to close you weird.
Let's see what else I got. I got 50 foot of rope. I got 3 bags of caltrops.
Okay, okay.
What
yeah,
stuff?
she puts her hand on his mouth and she's like, "Okay, I'll just take the scroll. You can keep your arm and leg."
Cool. And then when they teleport over, he's like, okay, so I also got these
Oh
things.
my god.
Theos, you're good. You're good. You're over here now.
All right.
Uh,
Boom!
I'm-
And
yeah.
Ron and Theos have both teleported across to the other side. Arlen, you are currently the only one still left on.
I'm
the
actually
side,
gonna
and
set up
Carrie-
I'm setting up the chain and rope again, so that like using the chain as the base and then using the rope to all the way
Okay.
down.
So now there is a rope for Carrie. Arlen, what are you doing?
One more
best
try.
part is the ball.
One more try. All right.
One more
roll me-
try.
Roll me
so
acrobatics.
Arlen.
I got some flask of oil. There's
All right, and Arlen, you are walking
got some
very
water skins.
carefully, just barely able to make it across this bridge.
Yay.
I
Alright,
did
I can't hear
it.
you guys. I'll be right back.
Very
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da,
Okay,
da.
Woohoo.
And
Conquered the
Carrie, I'm
bridge.
going to say that with the entire rest of the party there, they pull you up.
Wait,
No.
I have a question.
Go on.
Does the pit just go from wall to wall, or does it go deeper?
It doesn't. It's not that much deeper. Like it is very slightly deeper in the center, but it's like 60-ish, maybe a little less. It's like 55 feet deep in the center and
Not
50
what
feet
I
deep on the
meant.
edges. What do you mean?
I think she meant, can she see like end to end from all sides?
Yeah, you can see the
Okay.
whole pit.
Okay. Then I go back up.
Alright, I'm
Alright.
taking
Okay, so-
I'm taking my chain and my things back.
Okay, so as Carrie gets back up and everyone's on the right side of the bridge, Vex is gonna cut the damn bridge.
Theos is gonna cut the other side.
Wait, what?
Isn't there like two sides? That's because that's usually how bridges work. Two ropes.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
there
I
are
thought
two
you were.
ropes.
I thought you were talking about the other end.
No.
Like,
Alright.
we just simultaneously cut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cut the two ropes that are holding the bridge up, and the bridge just falls and crumbles into pieces.
Cool.
Nice.
And it looks really cool and cinematic, like an anime.
And you
Vex just
all.
flips off the bridge.
What?
Goodbye, Terrence, the terrible bridge. You were a worthy adversary.
You will not be missed.
Another foe slain.
Woo!
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
get the fuck out of here.
See, that's the thing, Beryl. None of your NPCs are gonna kill us. It's gonna be the terrain that kills us,
Yeah, and the rugs.
Hmm.
and the rugs.
The
That's all you
immaterial
have to do.
objects.
Will be our downfall.
Yeah, this bridge was secretly working with the rug.
They were
I
friends.
knew it.
Yeah, it's.
I swear to God, if a shower.
Conspiracy.
Anyway,
It's-
so I guess we're
towel
all
tried to
leaving.
kill me.
Yeah. So, are you going to exfiltrate yourself from the Knoll Cave?
We will exfiltrate,
Yes.
whatever the
Alright.
fuck that is.
We should also probably collapse.
It's the
tunnel
opposite of
entrance.
infiltrate.
Okay.
We should probably collapse the cave entrance at least, or
Yes. And to double check, we
Yeah,
did
maybe a
burn
good idea.
or
we burned the room, right? And all the books.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
No. We
Alright,
didn't burn the
Okay.
books. We stole the books, and then we burned everything
yeah.
else.
Right.
We raised it to the ground. We looted and we
We
plundered
looted
and then
the
we raised.
shit out of it.
And I
Yeah.
actually looted it. I really went for it right there.
Oh yeah, you
Towards the end.
Like, Theo's is the most scavengerish person here, and Vex is a fucking rogue.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be Carrie who was the most scavenged. I remember her, and she used to.
She went
take
for body
pictures.
parts. I'm just going for like.
Oh,
Right.
so did
Let's
you.
talk about your.
Harry went for
Let's
like
talk about
hair and nails and shit.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going for flesh. I'm eating.
Okay. Was this a common
threw it-
practice back in your day,
Look,
where you
Yeah.
ate the flesh of your enemies?
Hey, we were hungry back then. Okay, my dad did.
Are you hungry now?
You
Or
hear
is
his
it
stomach.
just
That's
a
his
secret
secret,
desire?
Rob.
So
He's
just
always
made it
hungry.
out of the Knoll Cave and into the open air. Thanos, do you want to have a barbecue?
Not yet. We're bringing. I told Rom that whatever I get from these arms and legs, I'm splitting that with her. So if I could get to a potion shop or something, I could do something with it.
Oh, you're gonna sell the arm and the leg?
No, I'm gonna have it converted.
Okay.
Whatever.
To something.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you know what? If these creatures that he set in us have magical abilities, I'm damn well taking them. See what I can do with it.
Alright.
So we
All right.
exit the
So-
cave.
So, what do you plan to do now?
Get out of the cave. Maybe collapse the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
collapsing the entrance would be a good idea.
So collapsing the entrance. What exactly do you plan to What exactly do you plan to do to collapse said entrance?
Vex isn't the one
I'm
with
gonna
plan.
chop down a tree with a great axe and then just. Oh, wait, isn't there trees nearby?
There are, but they are on someone's farm.
Yeah.
Ah,
Is there any big
Hmm.
rock nearby?
There is, in fact, a big rock nearby.
Huh.
Being-
Really wish I bought that potion.
Let's see if I have any spells. Hmm.
I mean, Zeus could try lifting the big rock anyway.
I guess I could. Or can I try
Alright.
pushing the rock? Would that be easier than trying to pick it up?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, I'm gonna try pushing the rock.
All right. Roll me strength.
Okay, straight strength?
Straight strength.
Oh boy.
Athletic,
Okay.
being a proficient athlete, doesn't help you that much to just shove a rock.
Okay.
We watch movies on the we watch Google
I'm gonna
movies.
try with my rock.
Roku or on
TV. Roku keeps messing up.
TV. Did you want to watch?
I'm playing D&D and not really.
Trish, we can hear you. We
Oh,
can
I
hear
am
you on
so
the other end.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna try again with luck.
Okay.
That was better.
All right. You shove this rock, and it takes you a good 20 minutes of shoving said rock, but you are able to shove said rock into the hole.
Cool. Does it cover over it, or is it the whole?
Mostly.
All right. All right.
It
Well,
would
you
take
know what?
someone as strong as you to move this rock in a way that someone could get entrance
did.
to the hole.
Ironically enough, that would be Rom.
Rob goes and pushes the rock back. Just kidding. Would you like
I'm
to
gonna go
cover it
AFK
up
for a
or
second.
something if you really want to hide
I
the
think the
cave
big
or-
rock is sufficient.
Okay. All right, then we're done here.
All right.
And if it turns out the trolls and gnolls infest this place again, we'll just burn it all down to the ground. We'll use scorched earth policy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
All right.
you are now back in the farmland, and you have successfully defended this place from demon summoning trolls.
Yes,
And-
we've eradicated the gnolls.
We're walking as we walk past the farmhouse. I'm like, okay, I think we did a pretty good job. I'm pretty sure they're not going to come back anytime soon. We covered their hole with a big rock, if that's okay. And I got an arm and a leg.
Oh my god. Why do
They
you have to
thank you,
announce
And
that?
they thank you, and they laugh because they think you're joking about the arm and the leg.
I showed them the arm and the leg.
They laugh even harder.
Oh my god.
Cool. I waved to them using the arm.
All right.
All right, successful mission.
all right, time to go.
Did we
So,
get, are we getting reward money for this, or was this just a cleanup job that we wanted
It
to
was a
do on
cleanup.
our
It
own?
was a.
I mean, you could
it was a
probably
cleanup
ask for
job.
reward money, but you weren't
Oh, yeah, that's
explicitly
right.
promised.
All right.
It was most definitely a cleanup
I
job.
mean, we still got loot, so I guess Rom's okay
Yeah.
with that. She gotta go on a killing spree. So that's
So,
nice.
are you
And,
gonna head back toward the town for now?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yes.
So you all you all head off back towards the town, and after a few hours of travel, night begins to fall,
Hmm.
and it's starting to get dark. It's the middle of the evening, and everyone make a perception check.
Ah, damn it. I only have 11 HP, man. We didn't take a long rest. I don't have health.
Oh yeah,
Really?
neither do I.
You have 11. I
I
have
don't think I can
4.
survive this.
I'm doing fine.
Perception.
You're our last defense.
Ah. -1. That's not good.
Imp also does a.
Wow.
Really?
Imp.
Hey,
We don't see anything.
Yeah.
wait. We have Vex. Vex. See things.
Let's had to be
Perception.
AFK first.
Yeah. Your two rogues are both gone.
No.
But yeah.
We're
None of
blind.
you see anything, but all of you get an unsettling feeling that something is around.
They want my
Oh,
troll
boy.
arm.
I have returned.
Vex,
Welcome back.
please.
Roll.
There's
What's
something
going on?
here and we can't see it.
What's going on?
There's something
Perception
here
check,
and we can't
perception
see
check.
it.
Okay, so I need to roll perception.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to roll better than everyone else. Not roll better than a 9.
You have to roll better than at least like a 5.
Well,
roll high, roll high.
I can definitely roll more than 5, considering I have +5. Fuck!
Oh my god.
Imp
Yeah,
also
you
does
liar.
a perception roll.
Damn
Okay.
it.
God.
Barrel. I have a question.
Yeah, you all very much get the sense that there's something unnerving, there's something wrong, something dangerous around, but none of you can see it.
Oh,
Alright, should we get
jeez.
Vex
information?
kind of just pulls out his rapier and he's just like, what?
Yeah, I'm getting in. Well, we should get information. Just have like our backs to each other, and
Barrel.
Yes?
I have a question.
Go on.
Can Carrie try to intimidate whatever they feel is near them by yelling into the woods?
I'm going to say that you absolutely can, but you'll be at disadvantage because you do not even know if you're screaming in the right direction.
She's not even gonna look in any direction. She's just going to look up.
Alright, roll me intimidation.
Pretty good, but let's see what you get.
Alright, that was better.
Alright, not bad.
Can I do Carrie?
Of course you can.
Do it.
Ah, flip. What was her voice?
Oh, no.
Imo!
You listen here. You, whatever you are, we are tired. We are done. I will fight you myself, and I will probably die. But you leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah. So, in your efforts to look up to not see whatever it was, whatever you might have seen, you do see something. Just for a moment, amidst the black sky, is a black figure flying overhead. You hear very, very faintly the whooshing of air
I
as
swear to
it
God, if
flies
it's a
right
black
over you.
dragon. I swear to God, if it's a black dragon.
You can't tell. You can't tell what exactly it is because it's black against the sky, and you also like
How
you
many
didn't know that you were
creatures up
looking
there?
for it.
Oh my god.
Carrie might be able to direct us to what's up now.
How big is this thing?
Carrie wasn't sure. She saw it for a moment and it wasn't very specific.
Carrie just turns to the rest of the team and just points up and says, "It's up in the fucking sky."
Okay, stuff for
God,
cover.
Carrie
Let's
is such a
try
pouty
it.
mouth.
Vex looks to where she points. Do I need to roll another perception to see if I see anything, or
Yeah, go ahead.
Rom is ducking for cover under the tree.
fucking?
Do you have dark vision?
He has his dark vision goggles on. Yeah, he just got out of the cave, right?
For a very brief moment, you catch a glimpse of what might be movement up in the sky, but you were still kind of scared, and you're not sure if it was just your eyes playing tricks on you.
Alright.
Think
Mind if I
saw
give it a go for a second?
that way. And Vex points in the direction he might have saw movement in.
I'm gonna give it another go, and I know I am not the person to do perception, but why not?
Go ahead.
Nope.
Yes.
Not
Again,
me.
you catch a glimpse of what might be a black creature moving in the night,
Can we tell
but
what
it might also be eyes playing tricks on you.
Can we tell what direction it's going in?
You think you can, but the three people who have seen it seem to think it's going in different directions.
Oh,
Oh, you know
can't
what?
agree
I
on
have
what
an
direction you
idea.
think it's moving in.
I have an idea. Can I use darkness now, or is that right? Is that okay?
Yeah, you can cast darkness.
I'm gonna cast darkness in the sky.
Okay.
Rom,
The sky looks even more black.
Cool. All right, let's go. Move forward.
Oh,
Oh jeez.
If it can't see in there.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Sure.
it
Let's just book it.
let's just
Yeah.
go.
hopefully it's based off of sight and not echolocation bullshit like every other creature or smell or any other sense.
Vex is
Hopefully-
just like, let's just go.
Yeah.
I am freaking tense. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Book it.
Alright. Are you gonna try and
Can
sneak,
you do it
or are
quietly?
you gonna try and run?
We should try to. sneak.
Yeah, we should
I
try
can't
to sneak.
sneak. Carrie and I
You
can't
can.
sneak. We're very loud. Yeah, Carrie and I cannot do that.
Yeah.
You can.
Carrie's still upset that she got her ass handed to her by a hole.
By a bridge. It was a bridge first.
Hmm.
Twice.
Remember that,
Okay,
Trish.
what do we
Down
want to
and
just
back.
stay put and hopefully it'll go away? Let's just hide and then wait for it to leave. So then Rom can use her imp to do a scout and see whether or not they'll leave. Or it's just
Yeah, okay.
circling around.
Hello.
That works.
Did someone just join?
Yeah, no, it was
I
Vex.
disconnect.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Well,
So are
Actually,
you
I
all
gotta
gonna
do the
try and
same.
hide?
Yeah, I think we should try and
There we go. Much better.
Yeah.
try to
Okay.
stealth at least.
Yeah. So instead of stealth, I'm gonna have someone first roll nature to try and find a place. In the immediate vicinity that would be hidden from aerial view.
Carrie has the highest nature, right?
No, actually.
Oh. Who has the highest nature?
It might be you, Theos.
Really? Me?
Yeah, what's your
Nature is
nature?
an int skill.
+3.
Oh, mine's 4.
Plus 1.
Yeah. Yeah, so Arlen's
Semi
pretty
plus one.
Okay, I think I'm the highest then. If anyone has
Alright.
higher than 4. I don't know how that happened.
Can we help
Are you
Arlen
pref-
as well?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not,
sorry?
which is why I'm like, huh, interesting.
I'm
I'll
gonna say
help
that
Arlen.
Theos can help Arlen.
Yeah, because I'm also pretty
Okay.
high.
I have high survival, not nature.
All right.
Let's see if you
So
do
you're
better.
able to find a
Let's see
place.
if you get a
where...
nat 20.
Oh yeah. Roll again. See if you can do a little bit better.
Perfect.
Get the crit. Get the
Get
crit.
the crit. Get the... Oh.
No,
No.
okay.
Through your and Theos's quick search of the surroundings, you're able to find, even in the dark, because you can see a little bit in the dark, a place where a tree has. There must have been something on the tree like there must be something right on top of the tree because it started to grow sideways and then turned and went back up. But what that means is that there's a bunch of leaves forming a cover there that you could hide under.
Awesome.
Okay, so I guess we go to
Voila.
that.
All
Let's
right.
do
Yeah.
that.
So you all make your way under the trees, and I want you to all stealth. You're at advantage, and if you would normally be at disadvantage, you're not at advantage.
Sweet.
You're not trying to move, presumably.
Stealthy.
Ah, that's not
Oh, God.
good.
So I think like
You know what? I'm actually gonna
Thanks.
do. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use my luck. I won't use it. I only have
You're
two.
not
Because,
stealthy
no,
today.
everyone. Vex is stealthy.
Well, yeah, that's his job.
Vex, what did you get? Vex, what did you roll?
I rolled a
20.
20. Well,
Where'd
yeah.
you-
I rolled a
where?
20.
He was the very person who rolled.
I
Above my
oh, you
two.
did roll.
rolled an 11, but I have a +9.
Jesus, dude. You really went for that stat, huh?
Yes.
It's a good
Right, man.
Bro.
It's a good stat. It's a really good stat. Yeah. All right. Well, we all suck.
Yeah.
Oh wait, isn't everyone at advantage?
Yes, you all
Yeah.
were, and most of you rolled badly, even at advantage.
Oh wait, Arlen
Oh,
didn't
should we
carry
roll
again.
again then?
I thought the
Yeah,
people
Yeah,
were-
Arlen.
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't roll
Carrie,
again.
you and I are the only ones you who can't roll an advantage.
Okay.
Oh, Colin did okay.
That's better.
Okay. So,
I think Rom can't she?
I
Yeah,
already
already
did
You
it.
rolled twice?
Yeah, Rum
Oh, yeah,
already
you
did.
did. Okay.
So you hear, breaking the silence of the night, a terrifying screech that definitely does not belong to a dragon.
Oh, thank God. I mean.
Okay.
Well,
Ugh.
well.
It's
Frank cat
after
into the
that-
fire.
But after that screech breaks the silence, you don't hear anything for the next few minutes.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
Mom will send up her imp. Her imp will fly up and invisible and try to find the source, I guess. See if it's safe. Scout out the area.
All right. The imp needs to make a perception check.
Okay.
Please tell me my darkness spell actually worked and it like blinded it and it couldn't find us.
All right. So the imp looks around, does a little bit of reconnaissance, and reports no sighting of anything, and looks at you and is almost like, I almost wonder if you were all making this up. I did not
Gosh.
see anything.
Like a
Okay.
switch. Wait, and then he tells the imp, "Can I talk to the imp? Like, hey, are you sure you didn't see anything? Like, are you really sure you didn't see nothing?"
You know Infernal, yeah, you can talk to the imp.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, dude, let's be real, man. Are you like 100% without a single doubt in your mind on your life for the third time? Sure that there is nothing out there, man.
And the imp says, yes, of course, for all my life is worth, which is,
Ca-
what, 25 gold?
30, but yeah.
Carrie thinks of
I'm
something.
30, but yes.
I bet you 25 gold that I'm right, is what I'm saying.
Well,
Can Carrie ask the imp something?
What languages does Carrie know?
Carrie is a
Right,
tiefling.
yeah, you're a
It's nat-
tiefling. You can talk to the imp.
Yeah. She asked the imp, "Did you hear the screech that happened a minute ago?"
The imp is like, whoa, what screech?
Swear to God, man.
Mom
you're
looks
fucking
at the
with
imp
me.
and
Sighs
disappointed.
and just shakes her head. Because she has
You know what's the-
an idea that it's a freaking illusion.
You know what's the best part too? Like to carry Theos and Rom, they're like having a full on conversation with the imp. But Arlen and Vex and Vita, they're just like speaking, like they're just yelling.
Yeah, just about.
Well, they're
Hey,
also yelling in
You guys are
Infernal.
Are you guys gonna clue us in?
Like, not
No.
now. We're yelling at an imp.
Carrie, make an
Hey,
insight.
don't yell at the imp.
What is Carrie doing?
Make an insight check.
Hmm.
Of freaking course.
I mean,
You-
Can I-
Vex.
can I-
the imp might not have been totally honest with you that it didn't hear anything.
Can I'm gonna.
Can Vex be like, I don't know what he said, but he's saying something that's bullshit?
Can I want to
No, if you can't understand the language, you cannot understand well enough to know whether someone is lying.
I'm gonna see if he's lying. I'm actually gonna do insight myself.
All right, roll me insight.
Oh, that was worse.
Yeah, you are not sure.
You better not be lying to me, bro. Rather
Rob
not.
defends her
So
imp,
are we
and she's
dead,
like,
yes or
"Excuse
no?"
me,
I'm just
don't
saying.
doubt my imp
Rather
like
not
this."
die tonight.
Vex just kind of like, alright, then let's go.
Or do you want to have a rest instead on the tree? Like, you wanna have a long rest here, and then, because it's nighttime anyway, and we found
Yeah,
some
fair.
cover.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah. Who's taking watch then?
All
Who
of
has
us.
the most health?
Vex is at 18.
I'm at 11.
Carrie's
I'm
I got-
at 8.
I've got 22. I could take probably first watch then, because I think I'm the highest on health, except for.
And then we'll have two people
Vita,
who have the
maybe.
lowest health together. That way, if they're, awake together, they can both be there instead of get totally shredded.
I think that's me
Yeah.
and Rom then.
What's your Carrie? What is it?
I have 4.
What do you have?
Cause she fell.
I have 8, but
okay.
doesn't Vex have 2? Or was that?
Vex
That
has,
is here.
Vex has 18.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Alright then. It'll
So
be
he's
Rom and
watching
Carrie.
after Arlen.
Okay,
I'll
so
watch with Vex just so that way it'll be like a full person.
Yeah.
first watch, Arlen. Make me a perception check.
Right.
Five nights at D&D.
That's pretty good.
Yay! Not terrible. That would have
Yeah.
been helpful earlier.
So, you, most of the night is uneventful, but once, out of the corner of your eye, you think you see a black figure moving in the sky, but when you go to look at it, it's gone.
Don't like that. Do not like that at all. Spooky.
It is very spooky.
But for the rest of your night, you don't hear anything.
And the rest of her shift.
Yeah, the rest of the 2 hours.
Alright.
You don't hear
Nails
anything.
and then Vex and I will
Vex
take.
is. Yep.
Okay,
Something
I
else.
want you both to make perception checks.
But she's gonna
Oh, wait.
warn them that she saw something though when
yeah.
they trade off.
Cool.
It's like it might still be out there,
Alright.
or it might be going crazy. Either way.
Oh wait, before Arlen goes to bed, I'm like, wait, what if it has to do with I don't know, one of the things that we grabbed? I mean, we did just rob a demon cult.
That is a good point.
Like,
But
it's not,
it would have to be like proximity or something then,
yeah, that's
right?
why I was
Because
able to. Maybe that.
because
Maybe it's
Vex
one of the
has
items that-
all the jewels,
Yeah.
and you have the books and the scrolls. Except for
Yeah.
Rom, she's got the other scroll.
Yeah.
But I don't have
You're-
anything. I don't have any of that on me. But I was just doing watch, so
Vex and Theos, your couple hours passes uneventfully. You do not see or hear anything. And
Alright then.
you are fairly confident that you did a good job and that there actually wasn't anything.
Well, before and then right before we go to bed, and when Rom and Carrie take a shift, we're gonna pass on the information of what we saw, and what Arlen saw, and what our thoughts were of what's going on.
Alrighty.
Now
Okay.
they know. Now we go to bed.
Then we'll take watch.
Okay.
Ah.
Imp's also helping out. She trusts her imp. Her imp would never lie to her.
Good imp. Oh wait, that's a
Yes.
natural 20.
No,
It's not.
19.
Oh, no,
It's-
that's a
it's
19, that's a
19
19.
plus one.
It'd be
I
21
thought, yeah.
if it was nat 20.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
-1. That's why I was
Perception,
like, oh shit, that's a natural
Nah.
20.
nah.
So Rom, you don't hear anything, but the imp reports to you
What is the imp report?
flying through the sky, but it happened really fast.
Was it?
I'm sorry. Did my
Sorry,
mic
what
cut
did you
out?
say? Pat? Yeah, it cut out, I think.
Oh
Perception,
gosh.
right?
Discord, please. Hold on. So Rom didn't see anything, but the imp swears to Rom that they saw something black flying through the darkness.
Okay. But he doesn't know what it is?
No, he didn't see it for long enough to really get a picture, like to really get an idea of what it would like, what it looks
Alright.
like.
Perception,
Okay.
right?
So just
Yep, carry a Roman perception.
someone's just lurking.
Carrie cannot get a break today.
No.
So your shift passes uneventfully, and you don't see anything.
Alright. Okay, is it daybreak now?
It is
Or
daybreak. You have all gotten a long rest.
Alright.
Hooray!
So, did anything happen while we were asleep? I don't know,
Rom
we didn't really
tells
see anything.
them
Not that you can see.
that okay. Well, Rom
No,
tells them that
we
the
were
imp
talking, like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
tells them that the imp saw something in the sky, but it was too fast for
That's
them
kinda-
to make out what it was.
Vex sighs and goes, well, it's daybreak now, so if it's flying around, I'll see it better. Let's just keep on going back to work.
All right.
Alright.
So you spend another day walking, and the day basically passes uneventfully.
We have our cart, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a cart. You have a horse, drawing the cart, but
Hmm.
the horse is not a very strong horse, so it can carry the cart with maybe one of you in it, or with all the loot.
Yeah, we're throwing the loot. The loot's more important.
Actually, going off of that theory that you two had from last night,
Evita!
guys like Evita, yay! Can you guys like
Hello.
throw me some of the jewels or something? I swear I will give them back. I just want to like take a look at it, see if
Yeah.
there's anything weird with them.
Why, is there
Yeah,
anything
it's
weird with the
like-
jewels? Question mark?
Yeah, just to see if there's something going on with the jewels, and that maybe that's why
Sure.
we're seeing creepy
Alright.
stuff.
Arlen,
That's
you
just
want
like-
to roll me Arcana?
Vex
Yeah.
is like, sure, and he holds them out to her.
All right, roll me Arcana.
Can we get, wait, okay, so you said we can't de-enchant things, but can we de-curse things? Is that a thing?
Maybe there's a deeper.
Oh wait, there is,
Yeah.
right, there's a,
But you investigate these gems, and you are fairly certain that there is nothing innately magical about them. They don't seem to be tracking. They don't seem to be, they seem to be precious stones, which can sometimes be useful in magic, but they're not innately magical in themselves.
Okay.
alright.
Well, good
Let's
news,
get
Vex. You can get your
pockets
money's
full.
worth out of these, and she tosses them back.
Hooray!
Hmm.
Actually, can I, like, buy one off of you? So, like, because I might use it for a thing, for a weapon idea, possibly. I don't know. Maybe just hold on to one, and then, like,
How about
tell
this?
the
I'll
rest
hold
to hold
on.
on to one.
I'll hold on to them, and if we find a use for them, I might allow it.
I think, yeah, because I think magic people can do things with this.
Yeah, probably considering
How
it was in
dread-
a magic person's lair. Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So. But
Okay.
just hold on to them, Frank.
So you're going to continue on your way back to town?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so you head out for another few hours. You walk toward the place, and all of a sudden, much before like it's the late afternoon, like 5 or 6. It should not be dark yet. You definitely see that it is getting dark.
It's just like,
Oh boy.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I have the perfect thing for this.
Max just kind of looks at the sky and goes, wait, why is it already getting dark?
Did that write something?
There.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
So,
By the way, next campaign, this is gonna be my character.
so
He's wearing a tank top and jeans.
are there spells that change the time of day? I don't.
Okay, so what do you do?
I think Vex might try to figure out if they're like having an illusion spell cast on them, or
Roll me Arcana.
There we go.
if he can just recognize what's going on. So yeah.
Maybe we could use like light. Maybe like a magic light or something.
Does anyone know the spell Light?
I do.
Do you?
Yes, it's a cantrip of mine.
Oh, cool.
That I
Ooh,
am
nice.
ASMR.
Very smart.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that they have.
Yes. Racial feature.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe we should cast
so-
light on it.
okay, are you gonna try that?
Yes.
So,
We will
So,
try
take
that.
advantage.
not only does your spell provide light, but it burns through the darkness much more than if it were natural darkness. So you have a good 120 foot area where you can see perfectly fine.
Yay!
And
Yay.
within the light spell's normal range, it's very, very bright. But outside of the light spell's normal range, it's as bright as you would think it would be during the late afternoon.
Huh.
Okay.
Maybe we
Alright,
should
so
attack it.
something's going on.
Yeah, someone's messing with us.
Something's
Rom's Theos is gonna gonna give his hand out for like a high five.
okay.
Okay.
Vex,
She high fives.
what is Vex able to tell with the 11 Arcana check that he got? And
This
from
this is definitely some kind of magical darkness spell, and it's not an illusion in that it's fake. It's not an illusion in that it's not fake. It is actually affecting the light level around you.
I'm going to throw my spear at it.
no.
You throw your spear at the darkness.
Wait.
The
Hold
spear
on.
hits the
Before.
ground and then comes
Oh,
back
okay.
to your hand.
Alright, well,
Okay, so it is a light thing, but
Yeah.
Okay, so is
Maybe
it
somebody's messing with us, that's for sure.
What about
Light Orb
fire?
able to
Would
follow
fire
us?
I'm sorry?
Somebody wants us to not be able to see.
Is the light orb able to follow us? Or is it just there?
Oh, yeah.
Is the light what?
Is
Following
the light
us, or is it
orb
just
able to
The
just
light spell will follow you, yes.
Okay, so we can just continue making our way.
Yeah, you
Cool.
can continue on your way.
Well, we want to. Rom wants to find the person who's doing this so that we can slay them.
I agree.
Right.
Oh yeah, same. But
We should probably
we
get
don't
closer
have
to
an
town
idea
first,
of which direction to go in. Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably. Yeah, we should most likely
Yeah,
be better.
Like, there's still a path, so you know which way you're going based on, oh, this is a path. I should probably follow along the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
I
we
am
look around
really
then
glad we-
to just see if we can notice a caster?
Make a
Or-
perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, Vex will look around as well, see what he can do.
Thank God we have. Thank God for this for our ideas. We have really good ideas.
Imp, go forth.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
So you look around and you are fairly certain that if there is someone casting this spell, they're not here.
Okay.
Okay, so then we should just keep heading towards town then. Because
Yeah,
maybe
I think-
it's that somebody doesn't want us to get back to town.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
But
wait, wait.
didn't
How
fucking
about,
expect an awesome ass Asimar on our team.
okay, how
She
about,
kills bitches and
though-
slays witches.
Okay, what if this spell is actually originating from... Because I'm thinking that maybe the spell is focused on someone. So if we split off, like, just in different directions, we can find out who the darkness spell is affecting. Because maybe it is a cursed item, or,
Follow
you know.
the. Let's just follow the path.
Yeah. Why don't we? Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna follow the path?
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
you
and-
follow the path, it seems to get darker and darker and darker.
Oof. Yeah, and Navina brought up a good point too, because yesterday we were just like, oh yeah, it's night, whatever, and then spooky stuff happened. So
Right.
they could be wanting to mess with our sense of time.
Darker, yet darker.
It's fucking Gaster.
God
Quick,
damn
beat
it.
him up. We need the god of hyper death. Where is he?
Where is he indeed?
You gotta cast the hopes and dreams spell.
Yeah, fire a rainbow laser at it.
Yeah.
But wow, double rainbow. Wow.
So,
Yeah, nothing we can do but keep moving forward.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
well,
just keep going and keep the light going. Because if it's getting darker, like not, like actual darkness, but the artificial darkness, we might be getting closer to whatever
Source.
kind of ambush they had set.
But I thought our light spell was still on.
It is.
yeah. But,
Oh,
the
but the
light spell
darkness
has
is
a
more-
range of 120 feet, through this darkness, and past that, you can see that it's definitely getting darker.
Oh, so around us is getting darker.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit!
We should.
Yeah, so we're getting closer to whatever
Damn
the
it! I
source
knew we
or
should have
No.
dealt with
point
the
is.
zombie bitches first.
We should go towards the town, but there's at the very least, there's a bit more protection of being near the town than there is just being flat out out.
Yeah,
Wait,
we'll,
so,
we'll
like-
either get more protection, or if this is related to all that necromancy BS that's been going on, then we'll just have to finally face that.
Yeah.
Right now,
yeah,
we don't
we'll
really
all
have.
heal up.
We don't really have much other options because splitting up within this darkness might be a very bad idea.
Yeah, we don't have a
Yeah.
choice. Either way, we gotta head for the town.
That's true.
Alright. So,
I'm so
you're
happy we
all
have a racial
all
ability.
together?
I'll just be honest.
I'm sorry?
I'm just saying I'm so happy for all of our many racial abilities because they're coming in handy
Yes.
a lot.
We don't have to deal with this.
Fuck this BS. Yeah. So.
Right. We continue
Alright,
to
so,
warily go forward.
alright. So, after about an hour almost, in almost complete silence, you hear a piercing scream coming out from somewhere on your left, into the forest.
Is it the same as the one before?
No, this sounds like a human scream.
Oh
Do we
shit.
go for it? What do we do, guys?
I mean, there could be other people trapped in this.
Yeah. Be better to have allies than.
We
no
should
allies.
Also
go.
be a
Yeah,
setup,
we
But
should go and. Vexel draws rapier and be like, we want to investigate it. Oh, Vita says yes. Let's go.
yep, let's go.
Alright.
All right.
So you
Vita.
you all head off in that direction, and you realize that you weren't really able to tell super where you were going, especially off the path. But you had walked back over to the camp that you had saw when you came here with a whole bunch of workers who had been displaced by the undead.
Oh yeah.
Now the undead, now the workers are there, and there's about 12-ish undead that are just cutting them down.
Whoa.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm
All
going
right.
to
Party
act
time.
first. I'm acting first and throwing my javelin.
Everyone,
Yep.
Can I,
Let's
can I
mess up
throw my
some
javelin
undead.
just before we roll initiative or no?
Yep.
Would you be right with that, Barrel? If I threw the javelin before?
I want you to roll stealth.
Okay,
I'm just
Okay.
throwing
so
a
that-
thing.
Oh, wait, can I
but,
try to go stealth, do a stealth attack, or you want me to roll initiative first?
I'm just gonna say that everyone roll initiative, but
Nice.
Theos, since they had the idea before we started, can make one
Yeah.
attack
Okay.
before the combat begins.
Fair.
Oh,
Pharaoh, can
traveling through.
I feel like a class feature of the bard is shitty initiative rolls.
Pharaoh,
I'm sorry. What's up, Carrie?
can Kira go ahead and pull out her shield?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that you guys all have your equipment out.
Okay.
Okay.
For once, Carrie has her shield out and not her mace.
Good.
Okay.
Nice.
Keep it that way.
Um,
That's my. The first one is my throw. The second one is my initiative.
Okay.
Rom's
Okay.
also gonna activate her ring, so then she has more armor
Alright.
for this.
Vex is gonna pull out his enchanted short sword and his regular short sword.
Sexy.
We'll do more DPS that way.
And then who has the rapier again?
Vex has both
Oh, he has both.
the short sword, yeah. But he can't wield both of them at the same
Actually, no, because I have a shield. Never mind.
Wait, then what did you roll 11 for first?
11?
Was that the initiative?
No.
No, I was the
Okay,
first to roll
never
for
mind.
initiative, so everybody after me.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
that
was the
18
first-
was his first throw. The
Okay.
initiative was
that
my
means-
initiative was 8 or 10.
So I have Evita, Ven, Theos, Arlen, Rom, and Carrie got a 15. Okay. I believe I have everyone. So, first up in initiative is Evita, but Theos, you get to make your one attack first.
I
So
already
what are
did.
you throwing it at?
I'm throwing it at an undead, and I already
Okay.
hit the undead.
There are two that look like undead that you've seen before, that look quite tough, and then there's about 10. They look a little bit stronger than zombies, but less powerful than these two that you've seen before. Like you haven't seen these specific ones before, but you've seen.
So he's throwing at one of the stronger ones, and he's actually gonna tell everyone, keep me alive. I'm gonna try and kite them. So that's what he's doing.
Okay.
I roll for
Uh,
damage, right?
You rolled. What did you roll? You rolled an 18.
18.
Yeah, you hit. Roll for damage.
If you
I'm
can
actually
get
gonna
them
try
up
and knock
close,
him. Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock him over too. So I'm gonna use my whatchamacallit.
You're.
My
I'm gonna roll a whatchamacallit roll,
all right.
and he fails his whatchamacallit roll.
Cool. Hold
It's
on.
for commanding strike, right? Like it makes.
No, this is trip attack.
Well-
That's the maneuver that Theos uses a lot.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh wait,
So-
that's 2 perfect. Oh no, that was 1 perfect 6. Okay, I was gonna say that was super cool.
Yeah.
Would have been funnier if he got 666.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. So
Someday.
that definitely hurt it, and you knocked it over. Evita, you're up.
Kill them, Avita. Kill them all. Use your ultimate powers, your Call of Duty skills, 360 no scope, MLG Pro. No cancel, 3-on-3, red versus blue. Look, come on, let's do this. I will be back. I'm going to grab water.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Roll the hit, and then I'll remember when it gets to Vex's turn. Sounds good.
So you said there were 12 zombies? Or 12 undead?
Yeah, there are 12 undead total, and you unfortunately miss, Evita.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, so after Evita, goes, the two more powerful zombies turn towards you, and now that you can see them, you realize that these are wights, and they both shout something in a horrible bone-rending voice and charge at you. However, neither of them are fast enough to reach you in one turn, but they sprint towards you, and they're both within about 10 feet of you after they run.
10 feet
After
of Evita?
Well, Evita took her turn. Evita took her turn to put some distance. So, no, 40 feet from Evita and 10 feet from the rest of you.
Okay.
And the rest of the zombies aren't looking at you at all. They're just continuing to basically march and cut down anything that they come across. And the people in the camp are screaming and panicking, and they're running everywhere. And any of them who meet the path of the zombies just gets killed. Carrie, it's your turn.
Dang, this is horrific.
Like, Vex shouts out, you want me to take care of the regular zombies?
Yes. Carrie, you're a big gun in this battle.
That's gonna be Vex's next thing. You have your turn on dead spell up, right?
Yeah, which is good. So.
Sorry, I missed half of what just happened because I was trying to figure out. There's a spell on my sheet, and I don't know what the heck it is because I was so smart and forgot to label it.
Turn on dead.
What's the name?
That's just it. It doesn't have the name. I have everything.
Tell me what it does.
What does it do then? Yeah.
A creature you can see that damaged you must take this dexterity save. That's okay. That's rebuke.
Yeah,
That's
that would be
House
how
of
it should be.
Okay, so
in the word problem,
I didn't have it labeled on my sheet. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's all right.
So, how far are all of the undead from me?
The two wights have charged at you, and they're both 10 feet away, whereas the horde of zombies have been slowly advancing, and they're about 50 feet away.
Are there any more survivors from the camp?
You're not entirely like, you can definitely hear screaming still, so there are still some people there, but you don't know how many there are, and you don't know you don't know if they're actually forming a cohesive unit. You don't know if they have a plan. You just hear screaming in the darkness.
All right. Well, do what we can,
Okay.
I guess.
I have a quick question. What does CR stand for?
Challenge rating.
Okay. What level are zombies? Or are you able to tell me?
I'm not going to tell you that.
You're like, do you need
Okay.
that for a spell?
Okay.
It's okay.
Turn undead counts as an action, right?
Yeah. As an action, you
Question:
present
Is
your
it
whole
these same
symbol.
exact whites that we fought before, or is it just two different whites?
These are not the same whites you fought before.
But they're whites.
They are whites.
God, it's not all whites are the same. Damn.
That's so like, oh my god.
Barrel.
It's sensitive.
Yes.
Could I cast spiritual weapons and turn undead?
Yes, you could.
Okay.
All right. I have to grab my player's handbook. I'll be right back.
That's okay, I'm scrolling through mine to see what a white is. Oh shit, there's no white in here.
why I didn't grab my player's handbook before the game. So, what are you doing, Carrie?
Okay. First, I'm casting Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
It's, of course, the Death Mace. And.
Okay. What are you hitting with the Death Mace?
You said there were 2 whites after me, right?
Yeah, they're after the party, but yes, they're quite close to you.
Okay. Actually, how far are the zombies from me?
They're 50 feet away from you.
Okay, then that won't work.
Could move a little closer in range.
Okay. No, I know, I'm looking at all my stuff. I'm going to hit one of the whites.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It,
Are you going to hit the one that Theos hit, or the one that he didn't?
one that he didn't.
With the
Okay.
spiritual weapon.
Whoa. With the spiritual weapon or the spell Turn Undead?
Let me reread Turn Undead again.
For a minute. Remember, each turn is 6 seconds. So we'll have a total of 10 turns before it turns on us, which again we could just cast.
Okay. I'm first going to do Spiritual Weapon, and then I'm going to do. Okay, I'm doing both.
Okay. So, roll to hit with your spiritual weapon, and you're hitting the one that Theos didn't hit?
The one that Theos did not hit.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay, it's +3, right?
No, it's +6.
Oh.
Right? Your proficiency is +3, and your wisdom is +3?
Okay, yeah, I keep mixing that up. I keep thinking it's just my wisdom.
No, that's alright. Yeah, it's +6. And that will hit.
My guess it's 18. Just thrown off in mind.
+4.
Alright, so your Death Mace rams into the white, and he does not seem very happy about it.
Okay, and with
Yeah.
Turn Undead, they both any undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 2. And I believe they both pass it?
Yes.
Are you freaking kidding?
And those were the only ones within 30 feet of me?
Those were the only ones within 30 feet.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to be using
Charge
Turn Undead a
forward
lot.
towards the... Like, if you used your movement to charge towards the zombies, you could get a few of them in, but...
I'd also be within range of the whites, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Alright. So, you unleash your Turn Undead, and it seems like both the whites resist it.
Oh, goody.
Then, it's your turn.
Alright. But, heeds the agreements of others for him to go and take on the zombies attacking the camp. So he can go over to the closest regular zombie that's slashing its way mindlessly and try to cut it down with his acid short sword.
Roll to hit.
Too many burgers.
Alright. Can he try to sneak up on it, or is it just completely distracted by what it's trying to do?
You could try to sneak up on it, but you need to take the dash action once in order to reach it, because it's 50 feet away. Which means if you use your cunning action to dash, you can't use it to also sneak.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just go up to it and try to...
Okay, roll the hit.
Are you really going to ask me why you put?
That misses.
Wait a minute. Question.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Avita,
You have
help me.
advantage, but Theos, what's up?
I'm reading the book, and it says starting at 5th level, when an undead fails at saving. Oh no, never mind. It turned undead. Never mind. That's if it succeeds, not if it fails. Or that I mean, that's if it fails, not if it succeeds. It's
Also, whites are more powerful than that.
okay. So
Okay.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. We're good.
But yeah, then with help from Evita, you do hit. So roll your damage.
Alright, so that would be. I get sneak attack because of the advantage. So that would be 46 plus an extra 1d4.
Domain. I don't see the grave domain. Is that in the guidebook? Is that like a?
It's not in the player's handbook. It's from one of the other books.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna.
And then I add my proficiency and.
No, you do not have your proficiency to damage. However, you do eviscerate the zombie and it falls into pieces.
Alright,
Nice.
so Vex is just gonna go down the line and start cutting down zombies.
Okay, you have one more attack, right? Because you have another weapon. So roll the hit again.
Alright, he's gonna do that.
That also hits.
And that's just the regular 1d6.
Yep.
Not bad.
Sure. All right. So you you tear one zombie to shreds and hack a good chunk out of another one. After Vex, after Ven,
He's Vex.
no, some of the zombies turn towards Vex and charge at him, and two of them make it up to you, and they're both going to attack.
I see. Unfortunate.
Okay, Vex is gonna use Insane Massage on that.
Okay. And it was +6, and I read it wrong, so do not mind the randomly changing of the bonus. But I believe that still hits you.
Yeah, that still hits. Oh, well.
Hope you don't get paralyzed.
They're not
I
ghouls.
hated that. Oh yeah.
That was a really bad thing.
Well, I get the double one, and you take 6 damage. And then the other one is going to attack you. And that misses.
Hooray. Okay, not bad.
And 3 more zombies are closing in on you, but they're not in range to attack yet, but you are slowly being surrounded. Theos, it's your turn.
How far is everything from me?
The two whites are about 10 feet away from you, and Vex and all the zombies are about 50 feet away.
Well, first I'm yelling insults at them, the whites. I mean, obviously, that's just kind of a given.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell. Wait.
They feel suitably insulted.
Cool. Then he turns to Carrie. Try it again. This time, don't fail, please. Then he's gonna run towards them. He's gonna use his 30 feet. Right? Or wait, how? If I went around them to get in between, to get closer to Vex, but like not like a direct path.
I'm gonna say that it would take you 5 feet of your movement to be able to move laterally enough to provoke opportunity attacks from the whites, and you'd be able to get 25 feet towards the zombies.
Good enough, because I'm trying to put some distance next to me and next to Vex, so that way he could always, rely on me. We could just kind of switch up, and I'm trying to keep the zombies away so they could just focus their attentions on me and Vex. Then he's going to attack the white that he already attacked.
Roll it.
Okay.
That white stood up, by the way. On its turn, it stood up.
Oh. Okay, then I'm gonna use.
And that misses.
I'm gonna use my luck then.
Okay.
No, that was worse.
That also misses.
All right. Well, I still have another attack. That
also misses.
Equally is awful.
Oh,
I'm going to
dear.
use. Then I will use my action surge. No, not my. Yeah, I will use my action surge.
Okay.
Jesus, please.
Don't you also have extra?
All right, that'll work. Yeah, that I already. I did.
That hits.
I did my. Hold on. Let's see if the other one hits too. That one hits also.
Yes.
All right, both
so
hit.
you get 2 hits.
Cool. I'm going to use my Battle Master twice.
Okay. Well, roll your damage, and if the thing survives, then I'll roll the saving throws to make sure it did.
Okay. So 4d8 plus 12 because it's 2 different attacks.
Yeah.
So
Actually, if you knock it prone after the first attack and then try and throw something, your second throw is at disadvantage.
Shit.
So roll your first damage.
Roll my first damage. 2d8 plus 6.
So it survives, and it does fall prone. So you have to
Oh, it does?
re-roll your second. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
It fails that save, so you have to re-roll your second attack.
Okay.
Oh no. No. Don't fail.
Roll 1d8, no 1d20 plus. I don't know what's. That's it. Yeah.
That still hits. So roll your second damage.
Cool. I guess I can't. Can I disarm it? Because it doesn't have a weapon in its hand?
It does actually have a weapon in its hand. It is holding
Cool.
a
I'll use it for that then instead of trying to knocking him down.
Well, you already re-rolled, so...
Yeah, you already knocked him down, but you might as well use the second one.
Yeah, because I want to get his hand. Like, I want to get that item out of his hand.
Okay, he's just dead.
Oh.
Nice.
Cool.
Good.
Cool.
All right, let's take his weapons after. Gonna sell it later.
Alright, after Theos is Arlen.
Alright, so how zombies are left?
There's 1 white, there are 9 zombies, and about 5 of them are surrounding Vex.
Or trying to surround, but they're not quite at him yet.
Okay, because I've been staring at the description for Enthrall. It doesn't say how many. Like, there isn't an upper limit.
Give me a second, I will look it up for you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I would. That's what I would like to do, but if there is a limit, then probably just the zombies.
No, there is no upper limit.
Okay, so then.
So,
Do you want garlic bread?
the range is
Yes,
60
please.
feet. But
Yeah,
that's
so-
still
freezer.
fine.
Okay, so then that's still fine.
Go ahead.
So she's gonna cast Enthrall, just like seeing Navita trying to save the people in the camp. To
Alright.
try and like distract
You're gonna
them
try
from.
cast Enthrall on every single zombie?
Yeah, and the white.
Okay.
To try and
In order
distract
to
them
be
from
able to-
everybody else except her. Which
in
she's like,
order to be
"Wow,
able to get
no."
them all within 60 feet of you, you're gonna have to move forward about 10 feet because
Okay.
they're spread out a little bit. But you do that, and then and then you cast the spell. Do I have to
Mhm.
make a save, or does it just?
They
always
have to
work?
make a wisdom save.
Okay.
And the ones
Oh.
that were fighting have an advantage on the save.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Damn,
So
that's
Yeah.
a really powerful
I'm like,
spell.
I need to run this by you real quick, Beryl. This is a lot.
okay. I'm
That's a
gonna roll
really
for the
powerful
white first.
There are just like some spells in this game that I'm like, damn, that's like overpowered
Alright,
for its
The
level.
white succeeds. And is it that they were fighting you, or did they just have to be fighting?
Just fighting.
Okay,
If
well,
they're yeah,
That
what
means
is
all
it?
of them
Is it
have
for-
advantage.
What is it?
Yeah.
If you or your companions are fighting a creature, it has advantage.
Okay, so please do not be alarmed as I roll 90-20. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use those 9 times. So, what is your DC?
14.
Okay. 2 of them succeed and 7 of them fail.
That's a sexy number.
All right, so then those 7 zombies, they can only see me
Okay.
at the moment. And they've got disadvantage on any perception checks until
Okay.
I drop the spell.
Arlen, I have a question.
Yes.
I said Arlen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does the spell cause them to also only hear you?
Yes. Because it seems to be based off of speech from the description.
Okay.
Because it says that the spell only ends if I get incapacitated or if I can't speak anymore. So I'm assuming
Yeah.
like just from the
You're-
description, this is some like weird, crazy
Well,
song.
no, it's you're causing a
something.
distraction. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, look at me! I'm over
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I look
exactly.
very tasty.
Yeah, and like and now they can
And
only
being
perceive
zombies.
me. Yeah.
Being zombies, they're they're quite prone to falling for such things. So
Exactly.
Well,
it works
just
on
keep
most
thinking-
of them.
turn
what
them
I
down
think,
won't work on those 7.
Yeah. What I was thinking when she was like thinking in Thrall, I'm thinking she's just singing the Halo like soundtrack, the one that everyone knows.
Oh, yeah. All right, Arlen, that is your turn. Rom,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet. Alright. If she were to cast Fireball, can she hit only the zombies and not any of the humans / companions she has?
They're all right.
Right.
It doesn't look like there are that many of the. Look like there are near.
Okay.
Vex has a reaction though, doesn't he? Can you react to her?
He actually already for unsettling visage.
Okay. I got you. I feel you. Feel you.
Right. Alright. Okay, she is going to put. She's gonna, I guess. Actually, is she still casting the light cantrip? And can she still do that and cast another spell?
Give me a second while I read light.
I think for her it's a racial feature. I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still a spell.
Yeah, it's still a cantrip.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Light does not require concentration. So yeah, you can just have the light go here and do other things.
Okay, cool. Okay, she is going to put some distance between her and the right. And she is going to cast Mire the Mind. And
I'm sorry, what is that?
it is the slow spell. And it can target 6 creatures in a 40-foot cube. And they have to do a wisdom save, and then stuff happens to them.
Alright. Excuse me while I go.
You make
find
it sound like they're gonna
scroll.
get molested.
What'd she do
I
in
thought
the
that was the
Hunger of
tentacle
God?
one. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Yeah, that's
Stuff is going to happen to them.
Okay.
you
So
Are we calling
what
for an
exactly are
adult?
you targeting?
She'll target the right. Am I saying that right? The right.
White.
And
White.
White.
W-I-G-H-T,
Like the color white.
not the color.
Or I
but
guess
the-
not color white.
It
Like the
sounds
skin
the
of-
same, but it is not spelled the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll
Like the
target
whites
that.
from Walking Dead.
All right, the white.
Or not Walking Dead.
Okay.
Sorry, Game of Thrones. What am I thinking?
Yeah, Game of Thrones, the
The wh-
White Walkers, that's sort of what a white looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. she'll
Except they're
target
all
the
dead
white.
now because recent episodes.
Excuse me, no spoilers.
That
Yeah,
episode has
yeah.
been out for a few days.
Wow.
Excuse me, that is the rudest thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't watch it yet or watch
Oh
it
my
all.
Okay, anyway, she'll target the white and also the zombies nearest to Vex. 'Cause
Well, the
they
white,
target-
the slow is only a 40-foot cube, right?
Yeah.
So even if you put the white at the very, very edge of the cube, you won't be able to get the others.
Oh, really?
Or like you'll maybe be able to get one or two of them.
Okay. Alright, then she won't do that, 'cause that's just a waste. Okay, she'll just put some distance between her and the white, and then just cast,
Annihilated.
yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Targeting.
Wait, it was a Reverend who could do the regeneration thing, right? The health thing. So,
Oh, isn't
Doesn't have to
Scorpion a Revenant?
What?
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat?
I don't know enough about Mortal Kombat to tell you.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure he is. Because that's people who are pissed, right? That want
Oh.
vengeance or something like that?
People who are pissed.
Dead people. Dead people. Angry dead people is the best way I can describe that. Pretty sure Scorpion did.
Okay, so you're hitting the white.
yes.
All right. Both your blasts hit the white, and it is looking not great. It's still, it's still alive. It can still move. It still has all of its limbs intact, but you've certainly done damage to it.
Go for the
Alright.
Is that all? Is that all,
is all.
Ron?
Avita's return.
Vita lives.
Yeah. And
Evita,
just in
you
time
are
for her
not
turn.
dead.
Evita, you're up.
All right. Good talk.
Kill the white.
Yeah, we got one more white and
And then a whole
several
bunch of
zombies left.
Mm.
Bunch of zombies. You're a
The
All right. Roll to hit whatever's injured. All right, that hits. Roll for damage up to whatever's injured.
Are you going for the white or?
Say yes.
I don't know. Maybe he's going for you. You're injured.
That's true. Vex is injured.
No.
And I'm trying to
Don't hurt the
Vita,
white.
finish off Vex. Kill him.
Right.
Do it. No balls.
So you want
You roll your damage somewhere. So there's one white who's taken 2 hits from Rom and 1 spiritual weapon hit from Curry and is doing not that great. And then there's the zombie that Vex hit. So okay, you hit the white and do minor damage to it. It still looks okay. No, you wouldn't, because nobody is right next to the white.
I thought oh no. I went 25 feet, I guess.
Avita?
I'm not in direct range.
Help notice that.
That sucks. Oh well.
Okay,
Try again next
so after Evita is the white, The white rolls over in his grave. Then the other white, hmm.
Didn't I yell a bunch of profanities at it?
Yeah, you did. So it was not very appreciative of your profanities, and it's gonna try and come kill you.
Come at me, ho!
Alright, so the first thing it's gonna do is life drain you.
Ah.
And it misses. And then it's gonna try and hit you with its sword. And it misses.
That misses.
18 armor class! Woo!
And
It's
after
exhausting
that,
armor class.
after that, after that, 2 of the zombies that Arlen had enthralled sprint towards her, and they're both going to take an attack at you.
Okay.
Oh, yikos. That's a big yikos.
That was a net one.
It's a miss.
It hits
the other one-
itself.
I don't know, that +6, man.
That one definitely hits, yeah.
The net one hits itself or its friend.
No, I don't do miss thing. So you take 14 bludgeoning damage from this. Definitely more powerful than a normal zombie, because it closed the distance much faster than a zombie should be able to, and also hit you much harder than a normal zombie should be able to.
Fucking zombies.
Ow, what the fuck?
What the hell, man? The hell's your problem?
Rude.
Yeah. And then the 2 zombies that didn't, that the enthrall didn't affect are both going to attack Vex.
Oh, I thought those were the ones that already attacked.
No.
No, there were 2
Well,
I didn't get.
we're
Okay,
back
that
to the. We
makes
went back to the top. Everyone
That
taking their
makes
turn. So
Alright.
one hits.
Yeah. And Vex can't use his reaction on this. 3.
So you take
Ow.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, 23 health. Whatever.
Okay.
Mm.
After that, Kerry, you're up.
Okay.
Maybe kill the stuff.
Okay.
Maybe Vex kill the stuff that's attacking him. Or Arlen.
Oh, sorry, one thing. Never mind. Kerry, it's your turn.
Okay.
Carrie, use it again. Use the one. You have the power.
What undeads are within 30 feet of me?
Well, there's the white. It's not looking too good.
Arlen's pretty near Carrie, isn't she?
Yeah, there are 2 undead, or there are 2 zombies that just charged up to Arlen unnaturally fast. And judging by the fact that Arlen enthralled them all, probably the rest of them are going to do the same.
Oh, but if so does one magic spell overlap another?
What do you mean?
Like if turn on dead, like so you know how Arlen used enthrall, and then Carrie, if she used
Carrie cannot use turn undead on the zombies that are enthralled with Arlen.
Oh.
Because they have to be able to either see or hear Carrie. With enthrall, they cannot do either.
Yeah, well, Carrie can't use turn undead at all, can she? You've already used it.
You can only use one spell once?
No, turn undead specifically isn't a spell, it's a channel divinity. And channel divinity happens once and comes back on a
Oh, never mind then. Never mind. I thought that was a spell.
Yeah, you do still have your spiritual weapon hovering around the white. But the channel divinity you've used, and you can't use it again until you finish a short rest.
I was unaware of that. Okay.
We'll just hit the white because it's got nothing with enthrall on it.
Okay.
Okay, roll the hit. That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Slave.
So question, do the armor classes change if they're on the ground?
Where did 1d20 plus 3 come from?
is not the right number.
Okay.
What was the right number? 'Cause we
What,
did-
yeah, what is the correct number?
8.
Done.
Yeah.
Garlic bread, you
Alright.
can cook it. I burned.
You smack the weight again with your weapon, and now it is looking really rough.
Okay. Now I cast my favorite spell.
All right. That's a wisdom save. It's probably Toll the Dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And it fails.
Nice. Nice. Very good. Yes. Yes.
I'm making sure I have the right thing. Yes.
Okay. The necrotic energy of this spell did not seem to have a huge effect on this white, but this white is still very near death. Death again.
Okay.
Die.
It's extremely weakened.
Okay.
Die, motherfucker. Die.
I have a question.
Yes.
All that has happened. Can Carrie still move?
Yeah. Yeah, you can still move.
Okay. Carrie wants to move. How far are all the zombies from her?
You haven't moved yet, right?
Correct.
So they're still about 50 feet away from you, except for the two that charged at Arlen that are about, 10 feet away from you. Maybe a
Okay,
little
then
less.
yeah, she's going to move her full 30 movements towards the zombies.
Okay. After Carrie, it is Vex. You have two zombies right next to you, and then the rest of them started charging away from you towards Arlen, presumably because of some kind of magic.
With Avita's help action. Hooray! Alright. I need to think. Are either of the zombies attacking me already injured?
No, they're both fine.
Okay.
The one that you hit before with your sword chased after Arlen.
Okay. Let me think here. How close am I to Thea?
Theos ran towards you, so I'm going to say you're 10 feet away from Theos.
Alright, which means the white is also close by.
Yeah, he's a little bit farther. He's maybe 15, 20 feet.
Alright. Okay, wow. I can't. Okay, alright. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is. Because I can't have Vex hit one of them and then go to hit the white without getting an opportunity of attack.
Not unless you use your cunning action to disengage.
Which takes up a bonus action.
That takes up a bonus action.
Which means I wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
No.
Alright. Alright, you know what? I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to use disengage as my bonus action.
Okay.
So that I can move towards the white and finish it off.
Okay.
It'll
roll that.
have me more, which will also put me more towards Thea.
Okay, roll it.
Alright. I forget. There's I add +1 for using a magic weapon.
You do.
Alright. That makes it +7 to hit.
Hooray! Big numbers.
Welcome back.
All right.
All right. Don't roll your damage. It's dead.
Okay. Vex just kind of moves over, cuts the white's head off, and is like, "Get ready," and he just looks at the two zombies that are probably gonna chase him down.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Bonus action. Yeah, there's not much else he can do.
All right. So after that, 5 more zombies that have been enthralled by Arlen are all going to charge at her, and they're all going to.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They
It's a
can't
great
all.
idea, Self.
Yeah. They can't
Can
all
we,
reach you because they're a little bit too big and they're a little bit too dumb. But 3 of them are going to make attacks against you. That misses.
Can we?
Mhm.
Wait, do any of
That
us
hit.
That hits.
do
Yeah,
any of
'cause
us get an
do Vex and
attack
I get-
opportunity?
Yeah, opportunity attacks.
I'm going to say that yeah, you could both make an opportunity attack.
Sweet.
Against 3 of them.
And,
That misses.
yeah, that misses.
That would.
You can both. The reaction is 1 attack.
Okay.
Damn it! All right.
Yeah, the extra attack does not help with the reaction.
All right. I'm using the enchanted short sword.
Okay.
Well, I mean, but like, one attack.
I got
for
misses.
1 attack for all 3 of them.
I'm
What do you
just
mean all 3 of them?
1 attack for all 3 of them. Okay.
No, it's just one.
Theos, you hit. Vex, you miss.
Yeah.
Roll 1d8. I used 3, so I'll use the last one. Why not?
Okay.
I'll use my last battle master to knock his ass over.
Okay. And he fails to save and comes tumbling down. And
Nice.
also takes a big hit and is weakened. And I'm going to say that he did not make it over to Arlen. One of the reasons why she only took 3 attacks. So one of them hits you, Arlen, and you take a whole 6 damage from another double 1.
Lucky.
It was a super, super great idea that I had.
Yeah. Like, Enthrall is great. You can target any number of creatures with it and make them all want to kill you.
At least you're saving the
Mhm.
humans.
You're
so-
saving the humans. So
This
after
is
that,
true. I thought it would take them
Theos,
a
it is your
little
turn.
bit longer to get to me.
At
could've
least you're
climbed a
very
tree.
desired.
Maybe you can climb
No.
a tree and then they won't be able to swipe at you.
At
Yeah,
least
I'm gonna
you're
try and get
very
up a tree
desired.
my next turn. This is true.
At least you're. Yeah, you're just a very desired person, Arlen. You know,
yeah,
all
everyone
the
loves you,
nice
especially the undead.
especially on the. I'm gonna use my movement to go over to. Actually, can I? Since I tripped the dude, can I go for him first and then move over to Arlen?
Yep.
Because I was thinking like I do 1 attack and then like move and then do my extra attack. Would that work?
Okay. So presumably you want to attack the guy you tripped in melee, so roll for that.
Yeah.
So the whole
I just
reason-
didn't know if I could like
Oh.
move.
Oh, you're
during-
in. You're in.
Yes, you can
in chat,
attack,
not
then
roll.
move, then attack again.
Okay.
You're not in. You're not in the roll thing. You're in the game.
There we go.
That hits.
Nice.
Hit the crit. Hit
1d8
the crit.
plus
Hit the crit.
6.
It did.
It did.
It did.
I love that you said that.
He's
It
dead,
did.
Jim.
I'm moving
It
over
did.
to Arlen.
Okay.
Well, great. That means both of them are still attacking Vex. Crap.
Yeah. I'm going to attack
Yeah.
one
No.
of them.
All right. Take a pick. There are 5. There are 6 zombies attacking Arlen.
Yeah. Sorry, Vex. You got 2. She's got 6. Just a matter of
Fair.
numbers.
No, it's fair. He's not actually saying anything.
Yeah. So
Focusing on the zombie.
yeah,
Which
they're
one
also
seems the fast? Like the more powerful of the.
They all seem identical.
Okay, I'm just going for whatever one.
Yep. Roll the hit. That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Yay!
They're clumped together now, yes. But they're also right on top of Arnold, and Theus is also.
Okay. So I'm going to say that the only distinctive one is the one that Vex chopped with his short sword for a little bit of damage a while before. I'm going to say you hit that one, and it's looking real rough.
Okay. Alright. Kill these fuckers. Let's do this.
Arlen, it is your turn. You are the most loved by undead bard in the world. What do you do?
Okay, are there any trees nearby? Would that be a whole action to get a tree?
Okay, so you look around, and there are definitely trees nearby. There is one of them within 30 feet.
Okay, so then she's gonna just be like, thanks, Theos, adios, and runs for the tree.
Well, you should probably disengage, or 6 zombies will get opportunity.
And disengage.
Alright, so you use your move to disengage, you use your action to sprint and run over to the tree, but I'm going to say that you don't have a ton more movement left, so if you want to get up this tree quickly, make an athletics check.
Okay.
They'll just gonna be like, what the hell? I came as your backup and then you just did?
You do the same to me.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so
like
you're able to scamper about you're able to climb about 5 feet up the tree with the energy you have left, and then you pause to pant for a few seconds.
But she's out of.
8 strength, everybody.
She ran out of range, which means Mom could easy do an AoE spell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess whose turn it is?
Run! The prodigal child.
But Theos is still in the way. And
fucking do it!
Yeah, but
He doesn't care.
okay,
Kill these
either
fucks.
Hell, use
so you just
fireball. He
do-
takes half damage.
that's true.
Just do it, do it. I don't care, do it. I have max health.
Okay, I was right then. Okay, she'll use the fireball on those zombies.
Alright, so once again, please do not be alarmed by the large numbers of d20.
What do I need to roll to defend it, like to dodge that?
Roll dexterity.
Dex save.
And
Straight dex?
Rom, what? It's a dexterity saving throw. Rom, what is your DC?
16. None of them succeed.
Nice. Hold on.
They all have +1 dex, so one of them succeeds. But the others,
Well, you got
the other 5 of them
Please.
fail.
Damn it.
And Theos fails.
Wait. I'm using my luck. I still have the last luck.
Okay, Theos. Does Theos fail?
Yeah, but he takes half anyway because he's a thief.
Alright,
Theos
well, you
still
know what?
fails. Alright, Rom, roll
Yeah,
your
but I didn't
damage.
want a nat 1.
Okay.
Kind of empty, right?
And your fireball
13.
vaporizes all of them.
Yay!
15.
Max just cheers at Rom like, hell yeah!
Booyah!
Yeah, I got 16. And then, like,
Alright,
you just see a, like...
Theos, you take 13, which is half of 26
Yeah.
fire damage from the fireball.
Got you.
Now,
That
there
was-
are two zombies who resisted the enthrall and are attacking Vex. But it is Evita's turn.
Avita left the hall or something.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
BRBing.
I
Well,
guess we assume she does the dodge
It's
and
hard to explain.
I'm gonna say that Evita dodges and helps Vex. So
Get the last
the last 2 zombies are standing right next to Vex, and they're both gonna try and hit you.
20.
And one of them hits, and the other one I think hits.
yeah, they both hit.
Wow.
I just use my. Okay, I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you take. Hold on.
8.
So the first hit dealt 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9. So you take half of 9 is 4 plus. You take 12.
Okay, take 12. Alright, that'll work.
After that, Carrie, it's your turn.
Vex is at 11 HP.
Okay. I missed most of that because I had to go get food.
Rom
we
shot a
killed most of
fireball
the
and
guys.
vaporized 6 zombies at once. Now the only ones left are the 2 attacking Vex.
And Theos is slightly singed because he got hit by the fireball also, but he's good. We're good.
Did I get hit by the fireball?
No.
Okay.
All the zombies chased after Arlen. Arlen scampered up a tree, and Rom dropped a fireball.
Very nice.
And Vex
Like
got
classic.
mauled by.
Am
Vex
I
got mauled.
within 20 feet of the other zombies?
You're not right now, but you could walk there.
Okay, I'm going to walk within 20 feet of them.
Okay.
Are they injured?
No, they're both fine.
Okay.
And Vex is at 11 HP.
I don't care which one this hits. If
Okay.
it hits.
What exactly are you hitting it with?
My spiritual weapon, isn't it still active?
Yeah, it is. I needed to know what you were hitting it with.
Will you do the right thing, my you little fussy yeah.
What?
That
misses.
Okay. And when I am not happy with something, I say gibberish instead of cussing.
Oh, I see. So what are you gonna do now?
Swearing like a sailor works for me.
I mean, can you cast a healing spell on Vex?
Yeah, I'm looking at what healing spells I have.
Okay.
Okay. Question: what is everyone else at?
13, I believe. No, 16.
14.
Not 16.
I'm on full, so it's fine. I mean, Vex is the one with 2 zombies on him, so I would heal Vex.
Okay, I will cast. Yeah, I think I can cast Cure Wounds, right?
Cure Wounds has a range of touch. You have to get right up next to him.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Is he within 30 feet of me? Or where I was?
No, he's. Actually, yeah, I gotta say that he is within 30 feet.
Okay, I run up to him and pat him in some way, I guess?
Just give him a pat on the back.
Sure.
Pat on the back, and Vex feels the wounds heal, and he's like, alright, let's go.
Sure.
Alright, you heal for 7 hit points. That's. After Carrie is Vex.
Oh, that was
Alright
Matt's
then.
ran out too.
You know, he still has help, and he's feeling a little better.
Hooray.
And, well, he's already right up there, and he may as well go out swinging. So he's going to go and attack one of the zombies that's attacking him.
Roll the hit. That misses.
That doesn't.
That hits. Your other you don't have 2 magic scimitars, do you?
No, I do not.
Yeah, so that would have hit anyway. But your second attack is not a +7.
Really? Because I mean, I thought. No, that's
Oh wait,
not
no,
a-
yeah, you have
I have.
you
help
have
from the
+4
Vita.
attacks, and no, you don't. 'Cause you
Yeah,
just-
I do. Vita did the help, did the dodge and help.
Oh, this is 1 attack. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, this
your,
is
your
1
attack
attack.
hits. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were making 2 attacks. Yeah, that's it.
No.
Okay, so you shred this zombie, and it is looking real rough.
All right, then I'll use my other short sword to finish it off.
All right, roll to hit. That also hits, and roll your damage, because it is technically possible that you don't kill it.
Oh,
You do not kill it. It is 1 hit point left.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
And as your turn ends, you, all of you, in fact, hear the same horrible screech that you had heard last night, and you, coming from up above you, and all those who have the luxury to do so look up to see a black figure rising into the sky, and suddenly the magical darkness also
It disappears.
She disappears?
yeah. Like
Okay.
Whoa.
the figure itself, it doesn't disappear; it just is flying away.
I know, but like
the magical darkness goes away.
Oh,
Ooh.
So
interesting.
someone's been fucking trailing us. We gotta kill it now.
Well, yes.
Well, we gotta kill them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
are
that
any of
we've
us
had-
able to get a good look at it?
I kind of imagine a pterodactyl. Am I accurate? It's like,
You can imagine
give
a
me a second
pterodactyl.
while I.
yeah, that's what I'm imagining, a pterodactyl that's made of like smoke and darkness. Evil
Yeah,
pterodactyl.
that's something like what I'm thinking about too.
I
Yeah,
put
yeah,
a
that sounds
picture
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that kind of is what I've been looking like. Is that a dragon? What does it look like, a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not a dragon, but that
It's
is definitely
definitely
creepy
a
looking.
hell thing.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's creepy. I like it.
All right, my guess is holy things. Holy thing. We're going.
Chaos, you're up.
What? Is it just that one zombie?
Kill it.
There are 2 left. One of them is literally at 1
Very
hit
near.
point. I will tell you, it is literally at 1, and the other one is fine.
Cool. I will move back over to Vex,
Okay.
and I'm going to. Can I move in front of Vex so I could take the hits instead?
The zombies are right on.
Right on him.
Yeah, like they were punching him last turn.
Oh, they weren't stabbing him.
Huh?
They weren't stabbing him with a sword.
No, these zombies are not armed. Right? So
They're just
these-
they're punchy stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
although
go.
their
Yeah.
arms are their arms look like they are much stronger than a
Yeah.
normal person's arm.
Alright.
Yeah.
And they
Well
do have
then,
claws.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna get really up close, like to Vex, so that way I could probably pull slack from the one that's about to die. But I'm not going to attack that one. I'm gonna double attack the one that looks, I don't know,
The
decent.
healthy one.
Is that one
All right,
damaged?
roll the hit.
Is that one damaged at all?
No, the other one is fine.
The other one is fine. My foot.
That'll hit. And that will also hit.
Okay. Let's see. Well,
Nice.
It's dead.
Hooray!
Yay!
Oh, sweet.
Alright, Vex is only gonna get it once.
Arlen, it's your
Yeah.
turn. You have scrambled up a tree. What do you do?
Is the last one within 80 feet of me?
I'm gonna say that yes, it is.
Cool, she's gonna shoot it.
Roll the hit.
The tree elf strikes again.
Alright, I'm in the wrong channel. There we go.
Are you really back for good? Because we can't hear you.
And you do at
Oh.
least 1 damage to it, and it dies.
Yay!
Well, hold on.
Yay.
Let's see what she rolls.
All right, sure. Roll your damage.
Fine. Okay. Where is
You
mine?
get 1 damage, you accidentally heal them.
Yeah. It's like the healing bull. It's like the healing bullets from Ana from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Wrong bullets.
Why?
Ah, shoot. Forgot the command.
Well, it's gonna be
There.
That is more than 1 damage.
I just want to.
Yay!
There might have been a negative in there.
No, but enough, it's plus
There was
2.
no possible way.
There's no possible way it was gonna be.
Alright.
No, just keep it as into
And
it.
that's it. Ah,
Okay, can
Thank
we...
you, Theos.
thanks. Yeah. Nice job, guys.
So,
Yeah, good job, team.
combat is over now. What are you doing?
Oh wow.
Alright,
can I use my,
go.
Hold up, I'm using my second wind ability because I want to regen health.
Okay.
Alright. Vex is gonna, try to look for survivors. And-
Yeah, who lived?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna join Vex in that.
Got it.
In my effort, after I got hit with the fireball and took 13 damage, I got 14 HP back, so I'm back at full. Not even
I
fade.
like how Theo
Large ball of fire, and just walk it
with
off.
the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just like, alright, I'm good.
Smells
Yeah.
like home.
That is why I got out of
He's
the way.
charred. Yeah, no, he's charred, and then there's like sizzles off of him, and there's like a small little fire on his hair, and everyone's just like, ah, it's like, what's up?
Wait, you can walk off a fireball. Fireballs kill me.
That's true.
Rom's content.
I'm charred. I'm delicious.
You start gnawing your own arm.
Yeah. Ron
Nom
just like
nom.
pulls my arm down, like, no, bad Theos, no.
No, Theos, please.
Like
No,
pulls out a
stop
water bottle,
it.
starts spraying me. Yeah.
Oh God.
Alright.
So,
Okay.
Make sure it doesn't have blood in it.
Arlen can look from the tree to kind of help Vex out to see who survives, since we don't have to worry about the darkness anymore.
I mean, you're in the middle of the day. You can walk around and find if there are any survivors.
No,
You don't
yeah,
have to make
since
a
she's
check for
already
that.
up there.
Yeah.
But she's using it
You
to
look
hide
around.
herself.
Yeah.
See many dead people and a few not so dead people.
My elven eyes see many dead people.
All right, let's go gather them up and see what the hell just happened.
You're gonna gather up the dead people?
No.
Well,
Oh,
I'd
not the
rather,
dead
rather,
people.
rather
Oh, hold
than
up.
living people.
We can
I
do
would
that.
loot the whites first. I'm gonna go try the.
Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna loot the whites. On the whites, you
Yeah.
find two. On each of the whites, so in total, you find 2 long swords, 2 long bows, and 2 2 like studded leather armor suits, but they smell real like they look like they're not in good repair.
They're also by dead people.
Yeah.
So I'm taking those. I'm sharpening the blades to make them look nice.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, I'm selling stuff.
Fair. Alright.
And the armor and the bows.
Yep.
So
So he just takes everything and.
Wait, Vex.
Alright.
Vex looks at the group and he's like, okay, so undead attacking people who don't like the fact that undead are being used in the town. Thinker there.
Yeah,
Carrie-
big head scratcher.
Carrie's gonna go see if someone is unconscious and needs to be spared from dying. And also gather up the other live people.
You sadly do not find anyone who is unconscious but not dead. These zombies hit hard. They hit hard enough to rend they hit hard enough to rend these normal people into into large normal person shaped chunks.
Oof.
And none of them got in the zombies' way and survived. So most of the people are really, really scared, but there are none who are badly injured, apart from the ones that are very much dead.
Okay. Should we
Where was
just
the leader
ask
that
them
we
what happened?
were? Yeah, what happened to that leader guy that we talked to last time?
You look around the survivors and you do not see them.
How many survivors are there?
Of the like 50 or 60 people who were there normally, there's maybe 10 survivors.
Holy shit! That's
Jeez.
80%.
So this was just a massacre then. Is whatever
Mhm.
that dark shadow thing is, which I'm assuming that was the center point. Like I'm not convinced it was following. Like we might have just
There was,
brushed by it. Like it was centered on this area.
but they were pissed that we were there because, you know, we did attack Undead Lady before.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure they came from the same person.
Right. It seems like they're interested in taking out anybody who's not down with necromancy.
I mean, I'm not down with necromancy. I just, you know, if it's gonna hurt me financially, I'd rather not have to deal with that.
If it messes with the economic stability of the town,
Yeah.
then you have
Yes.
to answer for it.
You did attack them first.
Yeah,
That's true.
but you know, they ruined my economic stability, so I think I have to kill them. That's just how it works.
Theos wants a
Alright.
working economy.
That's how that works.
No, Vex is more concerned that
Theos,
undead.
you should quit adventuring and run for president.
Yeah.
You're gone,
Oh,
Vex
for the
that
working
sounds
class.
disastrous.
Vex is more concerned that a wave of undead just went and outright attacked people.
Yeah.
As if that's supposed to convince anyone that the are a good thing.
Alright, well, can we ask them
Someone
questions?
launching a
like,
rocket?
Sorry, that's me. I turned on the fan. It's hot in my room. I'm burning.
Okay.
Oh.
But
Well, yeah, you can talk to them if you want. Most of them are not super in the mood for conversation. They're mostly in shock. But
Okay.
maybe let a
Okay, who's the one who's less in shock? Like the least in shock.
I'm gonna say that you guys, you look around, you wait about 10 minutes, and then there are a couple of them who have come to their senses enough to at least chat with you about what happened.
Alright, well,
Cool.
we still have the tarp, right? In our...
Yes.
Yeah, alright, I'm taking the tarp and giving it to the people so they could just calm the fuck down.
They take the tarp. They're not super sure what to do with it.
Put it around your shoulders, you idiots! Cover.
Vex just face palm.
Yeah, they're like, thank you for a tarp.
He's trying. He's trying. He doesn't really know how to do comforting things.
How do I people?
Alright. Then
He's trying to take it as a gesture of goodwill.
alright.
Carrie just
They take the
So-
tarp.
quietly.
They take the tarp and they like pull it over their shoulder, and they seem to feel a little bit better.
Vex is gonna go up to one of the people that came to their senses, and he's gonna be like, "All right, so how did this start?"
Well,
What?
I don't know if you saw the darkness, but we were sitting here minding our, and all of a sudden, we thought it was the late afternoon, but everything started to turn pitch black, and we were trying to see, but we couldn't really see anything into things, and then we started dying. There were black shadows in the darkness that started running through, and they must have started trying to kill us.
I think the darkness was
And-
following
gotta
us
do it.
too.
No,
We might be having.
How fast did it get dark?
For you, it got dark quite gradually. But they describe it getting dark very quickly.
Okay.
it was
Because we
the
had
spell was
things-
cast on them.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
was
but
kind
it-
of
no.
trying to figure out.
Yeah, but it was also on us too. Because remember, like, it probably would have like immediately got dark fast, and if we didn't have the beloved light spell that our amazing Asmar has.
Yeah, but that's why I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we were just on the edge of the radius of this thing, because we were noticing it was getting darker the further, like, the closer we got to here.
But
They
no,
also
yeah.
describe the effects as being much more severe than you experienced them, but you have dark vision and they don't, so that might have
Yeah,
something to do with it.
that's true as well.
Plus, we had to, light and dark
Hmm.
vision helps us a lot, probably. So
But
What is this equal to?
Okay, well,
What is this equal to?
I don't think we're going to get much information out of these guys because they didn't see anything. It was pretty much an ambush.
Yeah, literally, they did not see anything.
But
Yeah.
the
well-
thing I'm looking at here is a horde of undead just attacked people that are known for rebelling against the fact that undead are being used in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
And then we were potentially targeted after we took care of. And she kind of looks at the people like an issue at a farm, and these
you
things
not
might be
finish, like-
related.
Evita, roll investigation.
he wants to ask them if they like were able to defend themselves at all because they just got wrecked. Did they have any weapons or any plan of like defense?
No, we did not plan to be horribly murdered. We're a bunch
By
of peasants.
undead. All right. Well, he goes over to all the stuff, all the weapons that he collected, and like he tells them, "Look, these aren't the best, but I sharpened them up to be as good as I can get them to. So,
Evita, roll
not die. Try not dying."
rolling the
All right. So, they take the sword and they're like,
never mind.
No.
I don't know how.
I
to
remember
use
I had a
this
shit
sword."
ton of stone weapons from the
I do.
place.
Yeah, they take your weapons and they're like, yeah, thank you very
I
much.
do.
And they're trying to conceal the fact that they have absolutely no idea what to do with you.
Oh,
And
You're
Evita,
not
you
supposed to-
searched. You
yeah,
searched
Vex
through
is
the
gonna
area,
help.
and
Vex is gonna help.
you're gonna give them all
Just
sorting
try not
lessons. Evita, you search for the area, and you notably do not find you see some footprints with the zombies marching, but you don't seem to see a place where they came from.
So
I have +1 investigation.
I probably have a better investigation. I have a
I have
+3
9.
investigation. Oh,
Oh,
Arlen.
Yeah. I'll go help.
Our Lady of you go, Arlen. You do you. You search the hell out of this area.
But I take it that since this was out of the town, that the guards can't. That there's nothing really anyone can really do.
Okay, so
Yes,
Arlen, you also search the area, and well, you also don't see anywhere that the undead walk in. But what you do see is the faint tinge of brimstone and other like weird smelling magical things. And what they suggest to you is that these undead were either summoned or teleported here.
Sulfur.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, also, can I ask them how much, like, before you were all, booted out, how much exactly, how are you surviving exactly?
I mean, we weren't
How much
really
did you
booted
make to-
out. We left.
Well, how much did you make to survive, at least?
We made like they all have different answers to that. Basically, they made a few
Average.
silver per day, which is enough to just get by. And but they were doing the kinds of work that an undead could.
Okay, so what about the now? How are they surviving now? Were they just planting and just growing for themselves?
They're foraging in the forest.
Okay.
And I
this
mean, the
is-
forest is a pretty dangerous place, but it is possible to find food.
Okay, so I'm marking my cash from 234 gold to 214 gold, and hands them 20 gold.
Okay.
Try not dying. Yeah, he's just telling them try not dying.
That's so nice.
Not dying. That sounds like an excellent. I will do my best through my entire life to fulfill this plan. And they also decide
So
that
not
they're
healthy
going to head back with you to town. A, to spend their gold on some nice food. B, to let the other villagers know of what.
Also, don't try spending it all at once. Trust me, I did that once when I turned of age. Didn't turn out well. Let's just say I may have experimented a bit. So just
They look at you and roll.
TMI, stop talking. Like Arla's just yelling at him where they're looking at the summoning area.
bad things
That's just
happen.
gonna take a
Don't
look
spend
at
it
it.
all at once.
All right, is there nothing?
With Vex's interest in magic stuff, might
There we go.
I think
recognize
I got
anything.
handcuffed to a pole.
Vex, you're gonna have to repeat that.
Alright. So, Arlen found the brimstone and stuff. I take it she points it out to the others.
Okay.
Would Vex, in his time of having interest in magic and all that, know anything about spells that use brimstone?
Roll me Arcana.
While this is happening, Theus is just like recalling that night when he spent too much gold in one time.
Oh, jeez.
Doesn't remember much.
You figure that with the specific materials that you find, these undead, they weren't exactly teleported here, but someone brought a bunch of bones and used a spell to animate those bones. So these undead were created right here from corpses that may have been brought in here from them.
Alright, so
Oh,
Vex
boy.
Vex relays that information to the people that are around.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, we can't really do anything now because the caster's gone. Unless
I'm
you
gonna-
guys, do we know the general direction where the caster went, or that shadowy?
The shadowy thing flew straight up, and by the time you guys were finished fighting the undead, you had lost track of it.
Okay. Okay. So then we've lost the track, so we can't really do anything but go back to town.
Yeah, that's the only other lead we have on undead.
Right.
What I'm gonna do
Oh,
though
yeah.
first, I'm gonna pick up some of the sulfur and take it with us because that's what
Okay.
brimstone
Alright.
is. It's just sulfur.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah,
while
is
we're
there
talking,
like- Is there graveyard dust? I mean, you probably would have grabbed it earlier, but
Sorry about that.
Alright.
Nice ringtone.
So,
Not a
question.
ringtone.
What are we gonna do once we enter this?
wait, hold up. Should we show Evita the parchments that we got that we couldn't?
oh
read?
yeah.
Oh wait, can you?
Yes.
Yeah, we got some
Right.
stuff that we don't know what language
Oh,
is.
should we
in.
do
Like,
anything
maybe
about
Evita.
Should we do anything about the?
Avita, can you speak primordial?
Yeah.
No.
What languages do you know?
I don't know that one, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that's
Maybe we
another thing
can
to do
just,
and get
like,
back then.
Maybe we can
I
just like
learn
get
another language.
rested up at an inn, and then
And I have a right answer by just,
go
you
to
know,
the
think
library if we can't find anything.
like this. Like, I hadn't even done the math yet.
Well, we could try with the paper we can't read. Maybe we could try the library.
Or the resident wizard that we actually wizards that we actually kind of sorted out.
Yeah, we could try them too. Is there at least the one who was cool, you know, with the dragon stuff?
Right.
We can definitely
So-
trust them.
Are you gonna head back to town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna travel with the villagers? Because they want to head back to town with. you.
We'll
Haven't seen
travel.
it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's for the best.
Okay.
Should we not do it?
So that way
should we
they
do
don't die
something?
immediately. Now, they can also use the weapons and not die.
Yay.
Do we
Silent-
do anything about the bodies that could possibly be
Oh.
undead?
Oh, yikes! Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
wait,
I
we
don't
want
know
to do
what
I
to
gotta-
do with them, but
I got a shovel.
we want to, if we want them to not be animated, we'll want to burn them.
Yeah, we.
Oh. Then
This
we'll,
is a
do
job
it-
for fire.
All right.
Then we'll do it. Then we'll do it Viking style. We'll put them all together, lined up, and
Take
we'll
all their
set it
belongings.
ablaze. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll
don't
take
need
that
a
too. We'll
miniature.
take the belongings.
Yeah. The villagers really don't watch you do this, so they're gonna go gather the last of their stuff that they have still in their
Yeah, no,
tents
fair
that
enough.
isn't
That's
destroyed,
Mhm.
go ahead.
and then
That's good,
you
that's
can
good.
do whatever to the corpses.
So yeah, this is what we're gonna give them the hunter's death that Supernatural does. They're
Natalie's gonna
Basically,
we're gonna
fire,
wait.
build a
Natalie-
fire,
not just
set
build a
them on
fire.
it.
We'll put them on
Pyre.
it, give them pyre, and then give them a last rites, and then set them on fire.
Yeah.
Mhm. Honorable death, so they
Yeah.
can't come back, be used against
Okay.
anyone else.
So you burn them all, and they're all ashes in the wind.
Ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Dust
At
to
least we won't
dust.
have 40 more zombies.
That one's to the 20s.
Okay, back to town.
Alright, back
Okay.
to
So
When no one is
you have-
voting, Carrie takes a handful of the ashes.
Okay.
Okay.
Of
Well,
course he
Theos
does.
was gonna be the last to leave because he was gonna leave with the people after they finally said their goodbyes. So
I mean, we're all
Jerry wants to
leaving.
do that.
Now you're just
We're all
afraid
just
again.
going.
I
let's-
don't want to do it in front of the people. How about that?
Do a
Alright.
sleight of hand check and see.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, Carrie, roll sleight of hand to sneakily.
I'm gonna
check
try and
everyone.
notice. I'm going to try and notice.
Alright, roll me perception, Theos.
It's probably not really good, but you know what? Might as well. Yeah!
You do notice.
Woohoo!
Well, she still has her ashes, so
Yeah, Carrie, you get the ashes. Theos, you notice her doing it.
Theos just looks at her like, seriously.
Carrie just puts a finger to her mouth in the universal shh sign.
I mean, Theos is not gonna say nothing. He's just gonna look at her like, come on, like we're giving them last rites, and you're just taking the corpse.
Alright, so now the villagers come out, and they walk with you towards the town. And now it
Now is what?
is dusk.
cool.
Did we make it?
No, you've still got a ways to
No?
go yet. Yeah,
Oh,
the
boy.
encampment is a little more than a day's walk from the town, or from the city.
Oh boy.
This is what Theos tells them. Look, set camp in the middle as best you can. We'll cover the surrounding areas as best we can, so that way you don't.
Well,
Alright.
we'll just
But
set
you're gonna
up
be
camp and then we'll take shit.
Alright.
And then he's also telling them if worst comes to worst, you now have weapons, crude as they may be, but you're gonna fucking fight.
They're like,
This
yes, sir. And
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that over your resting, I've taken a short rest, and you have all that stuff back, and you can spend hit dice if you want.
Cool.
I thought
I'm
we
gonna
would
try
be taking a long rest since it's a
Yeah, you're gonna take a long rest.
We took a short rest in that time period before the long rest.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you
and
have all
that-
that stuff
yeah.
back.
Cool.
So who wants to take which watch?
So are we marking off a long rest? Is that what?
Yeah.
what's
But
happening? Okay. I just want to make sure.
People can take watch, but I'm going to. So for everyone who's taking watch, I'm going to be up that whole night with them.
you're gonna stay up all night?
Yeah. So that way, there's at least 2 people.
Okay. So who wants to take first, second, third, and fourth watch?
Super like fucking.
Vex will take first watch, I guess.
Okay.
Wait,
Like the
actually,
fake ones. Yeah,
Bitch, if one of these people is our enemy,
Yeah.
I'm skewering all of them.
No.
yeah,
That's alright.
yeah, Vex will take first watch.
So we have 2 people take each watch.
It's always going to be 2 people.
Yeah,
So.
but yeah, Theos is gonna be up all night, so it'll just rotate between the rest of us.
Oh, okay.
So Theos and Vex are up first. I want you to both roll perception.
Okay. Oh, that's not good, right? Because I'm a this one. That's the game. I'm a this one. That's not bad.
Vex just is not with it today, apparently.
Dude, I'm on like super steroids today. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
Vex
did
is
you roll
just-
twice?
Me?
Yes, you. Oh, sorry. No, never mind. You rolled once, and you. So you're watching, and the villagers are making quite a ruckus. They don't seem to be able to be sleeping very well, but that seems to be the only noise you hear.
What kind of ruckus is it? Are they like partying, or are they just
No,
like
they're-
kicking around?
They're
Oh my
like they're talking to each other in hushed voices, and they're moving around a lot, and they're definitely not trying to be stealthy.
All right, he's gonna go. Before Vex's shift ends, he's like, "Hey, look, guys, you're making a lot of sound, and we can't focus on keeping you alive if we hear
Yeah.
you."
And they're like, "Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay, we'll try to be quiet." So that is the end of the first.
Didn't try seeing if he could hear what they were
No,
saying.
these are actually.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and then Theos asks. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Vex, you say something?
Word been saying
I
now.
take it Vex
Depends on
wasn't
the
able to
because one
tell
matters.
much of
It's most
anything
important.
of what they were saying, just they were making noise.
Yeah. You could tell that they were making noise. You could tell that.
Okay.
You could tell that they were
Before-
nervous.
Before Vex goes to bed, I'm gonna ask for those goggles just to use.
Vex is like, alright, but I'll need them.
That's
Well, why do
fine.
you
You're
need
gonna be
them,
sleeping.
though?
I'm gonna be. Cause anyone with dark vision extends their vision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to be able to see shit. I got the whole area.
He went, wait, why are you up all night? We have plenty of people for 2 people per shift.
Yeah, but I don't want to like be prone and someone stab me while I'm prone. So
He doesn't trust us to keep a lookout.
no, I don't.
Probably.
But you're gonna be
The
exhausted.
person with negative 1
Yes.
perception.
Yeah,
you are going to be exhausted.
And
No, I
Um,
know. I'm going into this full well knowing I'm going in with exhaustion.
Theos
Alright.
and whoever is next, roll perception.
I'll go next. Why not?
Well, we just
It's not that bad.
Okay. So
Wait, do I get advantage because I could see farther or no?
no.
Ah,
Here's her imp.
All right, imp. The imp does not do as well as you. You peer out in the darkness for 2 straight hours, and you do not see anything.
Sweet.
So
pats
Ron,
Theos's
you
back,
go back to
like,
bed.
good luck.
Theos, I'm gonna say that after this shift, you are now exhausted by level 1, which means you have disadvantage. Who is staying up with you?
I'll do the
I
next
don't know.
one.
Who is staying up?
All right, Theos, roll perception at disadvantage, and Avita roll.
I don't need to roll at disadvantage because I'm already.
I mean, you could be
actually,
putting
I
the
might.
Maybe you
goggles
see
on wrong.
spooky things. You get a
No,
one.
you didn't get a 1.
Well, both of you do in fact see Spooky Thing, because halfway through the watch, silently at first, the black winged creature flies overhead and dives straight down, landing in front of you, and lets out its horrific nightmare shriek.
Would
And
that shriek wake us
and that
up?
wakes all of you up. And
then the first thing Theo says is, "Rom, light."
Okay.
And the creature that you're not sure whether it was before. There is definitely a creature riding it now. And that creature tells you, "I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to get back to the city."
What?
And this is where we're.
Is it
this
that
is where we're
familiar
ending
voice?
today.
Oh,
No!
Wait, does it
Yeah.
say in common?
Wait, hold up.
Yes, it does say it in
Is it-
common.
What the?
Is it the familiar person? Is it that
I've
chick?
not heard
the
this
dark
voice
elf?
before.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it was that dark elf chick. Should have killed her before.
But yeah,
Well-
it's getting a little late, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. So
Uh,
Damn it.
the next session is going to be faster than this, but I am going to have to cut it off here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Alright.
Alright. Well,
So
I might want to make a note of where we're at.
yes, I know, I do remember now exactly.
Hooray.
Alright.
Damn, you left us on a cliffhanger too. That's pretty cool though.
Question.
That is very
Movies.
cool.
When we get up, are we gonna at least be up with our full hit points, or are we still gonna be...
That's why I wanted you. That's why I was like, oh, you could all take a short rest.
Did I get hit?
You
last battle?
you can take a short rest right before the fight, because now you know. But you haven't finished your long rest yet.
Oh, okay. So we can act as though it was we did a short rest.
Yes.
Alright, then.
Did I get hit at all?
You didn't get hit. I
Cool.
didn't get hit either, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use...
Damn it! Damn that British.
Yeah. Alright,
Trish, do you have?
You know what you just spelled for us?
what?
Yes.
What?
You realize what?
Yes, I know exactly what I spelled for you,
What did
Thas.
you spell for us?
Okay. All right.
What is that?
No,
This,
no,
this
goodness.
had to be. It spells leet.
Oh, you mean the 1,437?
Yeah.
Right.
How much is this in total, though, for our group?
12,184.
12,000.
Okay.
What?
184.
Okay, 12,184.
Yeah. So take a short rest because I want you to remember that stuff. So I don't.
Right.
So you don't have to take a short rest right at the beginning of the session. And after that, we're gonna end it off. And yes, you all get Song of Rest from Arlen's friendly singing at night.
Cool.
Hooray.
Then can I
Yep,
not
I'm
be
gonna
like,
need
as
that.
exhausted?
No, you were still exhausted because you did stay up. You stayed up for
Alright.
like 4 extra hours.
Alright.
It
The
doesn't
choices
affect
you
your
make.
attacks,
Make
though.
a note that your character shouted at Rom to use the light spell.
Yeah.
Just to be sure we have that. Alright.
Well,
And then
like,
he's
Ron,
also
you can-
tossing his thing back at Vex.
Okay.
So Vex now has his goggles back, so he can see.
Yeah.
Although I guess in light you could see anyways, but
Now I forget. With Song of Rest, am I only able to do that once, or am I able to do that every time I use a hit die?
You're only able to do it once. It's
Okay.
a flat d6 to any number of hit dice you roll.
Alright.
Cool.
So I'm going to use one of them. Wow.
What?
Alright, then I guess I'm going to use the Song of Rest on that one, but
Alright then.
I may as well.
You got
that's
no,
unfortunate.
rest.
You get exactly 0. But
Oh.
you know what?
Oh,
It
you
works.
got one hit point! Yay!
Fucker.
Oh, no.
I mean, you can use more hit dice if
Yeah,
you
you can use
Yeah, you could
up
keep
to
using
the
it.
5 hit dice you have.
Please don't roll any more ones. Of course, that means definitely roll some ones.
Roll a one. Roll a one.
Do it, RP bot. I dare you. Okay.
Alright, so that's 2.
Oh, right.
How many hit points do you have, Vex?
21 right now. I have
Out
39
of
total. Well, 39
Oh.
maximum. So,
Oh, poor you. I have 29. I'm like 10 HP lower than you, man.
right, but I also can't self-heal. I also can't... But I do have a lesser potion.
Yeah. Oh wait,
I'm
you
gonna
didn't
drink...
drop Greater Potion, did you?
No,
You
I
have the-
did not. But I have the lesser anyway.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm gonna drink the lesser potion of healing, which is what, a 1d6?
It's 2d4 plus 2 for the potion of lesser healing.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, that
How
was
close are we
Max.
to our next one?
closer to what?
Level 6? Is that yeah?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're fairly close.
What's the 1d8?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Character level.
Oh.
Hey, there's some hit points.
Where? So we 14. Copy that. We'll.
Alright, 37 hit points. I'll take it.
Alright, yeah. So we literally, basically, we just need 18, 16 to get to our next level.
Well, I'll tell you right away. You're gonna get it next session because
All right.
I'm pretty sure we are.
Oh, is our foe that strong?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's why we
Maybe.
didn't
We'll
die the last
see.
All right. Well, unfortunate. Okay. Then, all right.
All right.
That was a
Well,
fun session.
yeah, I'm really sorry it was a little bit short. Hopefully next time we'll be able to do slightly better, and hopefully the next session won't be as far apart as the last session was. So I will see you all next time, and I hope you all have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Bye.
So anyone want to catch me up on what exactly happened?
Okay, so
Or if like you have the footage.
I have the recording.
Cool. I can go right to that bridge part.
Yeah, I can
Right
read.
here, it's amazing.
I can redux it and post it on YouTube for you to listen to in a bit.
Thanks.
I still go back
That's
to
where-
I still go
that's-
back to the one that you posted with Rom and I fighting the baby dragon, and then the actual daddy dragon or mommy parent dragon.
I still hate the fact that the
Baby
one
dragon,
time I
do,
could
do,
not
do.
record the thing when I was on my phone was when Vex turned into a freaking lion and you rode him.
And then the forest behind us was burning.
Yes, and it was just
That
like,
was-
God dang it, why can't my phone record stuff?
That was one
It
of my
pretty
favorite
epic.
moments. Just
Mm.
that was,
I forget, that's where you put all the recordings, right?
yeah.
Huh?
Like all of the recordings are there
YouTube.
Where?
on YouTube?
Oh. Not all of them, just the ones that you guys request.
Ah. That was a good one though, by the way. That
It was.
I just imagine like Thale sizzling after that fight, and like he's all charred and burned, and like just like, what's up? What's up? There's like a little fire on his hair starting. Like everyone's looking at him like, you got. Never mind. You know what? You're good. Okay.
He'll notice it sooner or later. Yeah, I think this is the second time now that he's been hit by a fireball from Rom.
Well, the first from Rom, because I've been hit
Yeah,
by a
from-
fireball before, but it wasn't.
Nah, you've also been hit by Rom's fireball like twice now. I'm pretty
To be
sure
fair,
it
he
happened
is
last
the-
time too.
He and
Oh, that's
Carrie
right. That's right.
are-
Because we were fighting a thing, and I was on a death save.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
okay.
but you know,
He's getting
he
really
and
well
Carrie,
acquainted.
he and Carrie are, both resistant. It's
Close visit.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think that's just what strengthens their bond.
Yeah.
Wanna know what I'm really confused about?
Theos is okay with her lighting him on fire.
And she is mighty
That's-
impressed that he's able to take her fireball. Like a champ.
I think I was the only one who did not get damaged at all in that battle.
I didn't get
Yeah.
damaged.
No.
Thank
Not
God.
Rom didn't get
Which
hit.
was good, because you didn't run up and try to smack him with the mace.
Yeah.
Shut
3
up.
people didn't get damaged. It was Carrie, Rom, and Evita.
And I got
And
damaged.
another-
I didn't even get damaged by an undead.
I feel like those
Vex
carpets
was
are
up.
kept
Team damage.
jumping out.
Vex was up there trying to take zombies like a champ.
I was trying to fight. I was for much because I was trying to pull some of them away, but I think all of them were distracted by Arlen and you.
Yep.
I think it was a good strategy. I liked just crowding the zombies up into a neat little ball, and then
we should have a name for that strategy. Operation Burning Demon.
No, I feel like
round them up.
I just insult all I just insult all of our enemies, get them into one bundle, and then you set a fireball on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
if only Theos had Enthrall.
That's how that's gonna
I
work.
know,
Out.
exactly.
Yo, burning demon.
What level is Enthrall? What level spell?
I want Vex to get. I wonder if the suggestion spell works the same way. Like you can just be like, attack Theos or this guy.
I think it only works on one person
Yeah.
though. So
No, that
I
sucks.
think if you really want
That
to
would-
put that plan into action, you can have Theos take up a feat that lets him have I think 2 spells. I don't know if it's a one. No, it's only a first level spell.
Or
Never mind.
if I get fire resistant armor, plus if I dodge it and my terrestrial trait, it would cut it down to literally a 6.
Yeah, but
Mm.
that's if you
But-
dodge it.
But
yeah.
Alternatively, it
Either
could be one
way-
of the rogues who do it, or me, because I would be a bard sometime later, maybe. Who knows?
either
Hmm.
way,
The only
Because,
reason why is just because I have a high ace. Well, I have a high armor class. That's why I was like. So that way, if the guys try to attack me, like I'll just knock it off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Theos is a good meat shield.
strategy. Theos is a very good meat shield. Yes.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
only he was a barbarian.
Yeah, I would. Well, I was thinking of taking a multi-class in that, but I don't know if it'll be
Yeah.
good for.
I was surprised you didn't start out as a barbarian. I thought like he kind of fit that.
Well, because
That
I
kind
was
of-
thinking barbarian, but I was thinking he's like he's well versed in like all the weaponry, and he's less of a brute and more of like a general, right? Because they don't fear him
Yeah.
because he hits really hard. They fear him because
And his
he's
dad.
good with weapons.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He has a high intel stat,
Yeah.
so
So he can't be
I
a
feel-
barbarian.
Hmm.
Very, very stab.
Does anyone want to like
hmm.
summarize what's happened?
Okay, so basically, the room where we fought that gnoll and that troll, we just raided it for supply.
took his clothes.
Yeah, he took his clothes, then he chopped his arm and leg off and brought it back with him.
Troll.
But basically, in the room, there were just there was a lot of magic components, so we took a lot of those.
Took
There were a
all-
lot of books on demon summoning, and most of it was pretty much the same demon Lord Yeet. And yeah, there was that parchment that we saw, which was not written in Abyssal. It was in that primordial language
Ah.
that we couldn't read. So we're going to try to translate that. And we found some gold in there, which Beryl mentioned was strange because gnolls usually don't deal with gold, he said. So I'm guessing that someone struck a deal with them or something.
A
Who
devil's
knows?
bargain, you could say.
Yar. And what else? And that
Carrie-
was basically it. That was in the room.
No. Carrie
then-
got knocked out by the the bridge again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was in the room, and then we
Carrie's
went
gonna hate
outside.
bridges from now on.
Yeah,
Bridges.
Carrie
yeah,
had trouble with the bridge. There was
Yeah.
some bridge
Shenanigans.
shenanigans, but yeah, we all got through it eventually.
I was
And
trying
we
to
went-
bargain. Theos was trying to bargain with Rom to get him
Yeah.
over. He's like, I got this, I got that, and then she just like teleported him over, and he's still like, yeah. So I got these
He
other
still
things.
kept going. She's like, okay, shut up. The deed is done. And then basically when they went outside, we went back to town, but on the way there we noticed there was like a screeching above us, and it was we guess it's that that weird shadowy flying thing that Barrel
It just
showed us.
dropped on us right now.
Yeah, like it didn't attack us. It was just flying around, and we pretty much just hid from it, waited for it to go away, and that was basically the first night. And then in the morning we kept going, and that's when we found the camp and the darkness and yada yada. That was
But-
basically it.
Not a dead people.
Yep.
They basically got Thanos snapped.
No,
Oh, wait, no, that's
completed
half.
more
That-
than
this
half.
This is more of a decimation. Oh no, wait, that's a
More than-
I don't know what the
Fire
number is
Emblem
for,
Awakening.
for I don't know what it is for 4/5. So and then I was like, can we cast light on the thing because it was getting dark pretty fast, and then I didn't realize that Rom had a racial feature. Theos didn't realize it either, which he thinks is super.
It's one of her many surprises.
I was like, oh, cool. And then he tried to throw a javelin at it, and then nothing happened. It just fell right back down.
Yeah, Theos threw a javelin at the darkness.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Yeah. He's a
Uh,
special boy.
Yes, he is. He's smart, but he's not that smart.
He has his moments.
He's like, oh my god! Like, the only times that ever actually worked, probably this one moment.
Collective
Was,
brain
yeah,
cells.
let's do the only few things that he's probably ever super genius, super smart about was when he was like, yeah, cast the light spell or take all the books.
I mean,
And
I don't. Okay.
and then
I
there was that
wouldn't
one
say
time when
turning on the
go-
lights is like a super smart move when it's getting dark. Like you would naturally want to do that.
Like, yo, who can turn off
Just
the light
saying.
here?
Don't give him like, wow, that was a really smart move. Like, yes, turning on the lights when it's dark.
It's a
Genius.
very
I
good
would
idea.
say we've had a lot of not smart.
1080p IQ. I don't know.
But okay.
Yeah.
So, Evita, should I just go ahead and say Vex gives Evita the rapier of acid damage?
Yeah, she usually uses that.
Alright.
Also,
I should
thing to mention, we
possibly.
should sell some of our magical items. That we don't.
Not magic items.
So far, I think.
Like what other magic items
Don't
that
you have
we're
a thing
not?
that you have but don't use, or actually 3 things that you have but don't?
We
Uh,
did from the room. There was magical items that Barrel
Sure.
said.
Then
So
we also
took
just,
those
like,
as well.
And then the throwing knife, like I don't think that's like very good.
The wind demon dagger.
Yeah, because like if you get a 19, sure, but